tuned in to Cardinal Sin and, where I, Cardinal Sin, discuss important pop culture news, reviews, movies, genre fiction, comics, storytelling, and just about anything else with my fellow YouTubers. Get ready for informed conversation about what's going on, for as your humble host, I rely on my guests to provide the talking points, whether it's a panel or just me one-on-one with a friend. So get ready for Cardinal Sin and...
Greetings, Cardinal Sin Nation. It is I, Cardinal Sin, and welcome back, finally, to Cardinal Sin and Friends Trivia Smackdown. We took a break for the holidays, and then I moved, and it just kind of fell through the cracks. My bad, my fault. But we do have a full panel here ready to go for Trivia Smackdown, and I'm going to go ahead and introduce them now. We have the Time Prophet. Greetings, sir.
Hello. It does help if I unmute myself first.
Yes. Ivan Ivanovich, how are you today?
I'm fine. How are you?
Good. We have Eliuhu. Greetings.
Hello, fellow weirdos.
We have the Comic Relief Crusader. How are you?
Hello, my fellow nerds in the YouTubers.
Fezzes are cool. We have Canadian Spider-Man. Greetings.
Hail, everybody.
Andy Masterson is here.
I blame the birds.
Yeah, me too.
Haven't you heard the word?
And another person in the house is Rod Thunderheart. Hello.
Hey, Rod.
Rod's muted.
Yo, Rod.
Rod's muted.
Good day, all. Howdy.
Hello.
Dave.
And
Hey, everybody.
a special guest, the first time he's been on the Trivia Smackdown, Mr. Walter Bosley.
Hey, everyone. How you doing?
Greetings.
Hey.
Good day, sir.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Okay,
We'll go easy
so
on you.
here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put your names down here and try not to move anybody around.
Yay, no vertigo. Thank you. I'm too stoned for that.
I do apologize for the lateness of the stream. I was having bizarre audio problems. I still don't know what the problem was, but
You had gremlins.
yeah.
Did you call them? Is that what you did?
Did I call them?
Did you feed them after midnight?
Yes,
Had
you
them
did.
after midnight.
Did you plug your earphones in?
Oh yeah. I everything was by the book, like I do it every time, but I for some reason just had issues. So
Don't worry, my life's a Corn album as well.
well, I'm supposed to be a professional, so
Better late than never.
okay. So I have everybody's names in, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to read the rules for the game, and then we'll begin. And welcome. It's great to see you all here.
Yep. Cheers.
While we are waiting for people to roll in, please put topics you'd like to see in next week's show in the chat. We want to stick with pop culture, history, movies, and so forth, so please leave those suggestions in the chat. And now on with the show. Here are the rules. I will ask the person whose turn it is a question. Everyone else must remain quiet. No kibitzing from the chat. If anyone is caught cheating, they will be kicked off the panel as a warning.
Ooh.
The person whose turn it is can answer correctly for 1 point, or once every 2 turns, and will play for at least 4. That person may lay the smack down on another player, in which case That player can correctly answer for 2 points, or incorrectly answer or pass for 0 points. The player with the most correct answers at the end of 4 rounds is the winner, with bragging rights until next week. The answer I have written down is the correct one, no quibbling. And I don't want to hear any keyboard sounds. You have 30 seconds to answer once I have asked you your question. Are there any questions?
One, have you checked the private chat here, Cardinal said, just for your information?
I will do so.
Yeah, that's all. Yep, just as long as you're aware of that, everything's good. I'm excited. It's overdue. The first one of the year.
It is.
Yeah.
So, best of luck to all of you.
I got my Canadian Moose thinking cap on. Hey.
I got
All
my,
of you,
I got my
not
thinking weed
any of
here,
you.
so.
Yep, I think we're loaded to go.
We have lots of meetings.
Walter, welcome. I'm glad
Hey.
you have time to do this. In fact, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's pretty cutthroat.
Yeah, g'day, Walter.
So-
First
so-
time.
Sorry about my. I'm trying to adjust. I'm doing this on my. I'm at my son's house for a week, his place, and so I'm adjusting my iPad here for the.
Hey, that's
I
perfect.
thought you were
right
gonna be one
there.
of the Earth
Yeah,
crackers.
perfect.
So yeah, I mean, it's always fun to be here. So I didn't want to pass up this opportunity.
Oh, that's father-son time. That's great. Mine lives
Yeah,
on
he
the other end
really
of
is.
the country, so
He's
I
gone.
can't go see him.
He went to Hawaii and left Dad in his apartment.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Well,
didn't even take you.
I know. Can you imagine that?
he's been to
Dang.
Hawaii, though, right?
Kids.
No more birthday presents for him.
Hey,
Yeah, but you'd rather maybe be in Hawaii for
Never been
just
there.
him.
Oh, wait a
So
minute.
you
Wait a
would have
minute.
to share him.
I'd rather go to Alaska than
As
Hawaii.
it's Mother's Day, he didn't take his mother to Hawaii, did he?
he went with his girlfriend's family, so her mom is there. So
Oh yeah, you wouldn't want to. You'd want him undivided attention someday, right?
yeah.
I'd like to do stuff with my dad, and I'd preferably be just one-on-one,
Well-
maybe, or
Well, yesterday we went to see the Doctor Strange movie, which I'm sure we'll get into here. In a moment.
Yeah, I saw that Thursday.
yeah, I'm not worried about if it's not a great movie. Don't worry about spoilers for me personally.
It's WandaVision.
I don't
She-
care. I already know what
Yeah.
happens at the end anyway. So.
I haven't seen One Division.
I've heard it's a
Neither
piece
have I.
of woke trash.
Yes,
It's
I've heard that too.
I give it basically
It's
a 5 out
not.
of 10.
It's not quote unquote wolf trash.
it didn't go as far as I feared it would. From my perspective, it was that was there, but it wasn't. There wasn't so much of it. I thought that
Was
it
it as
ruined
good
the
as
whole
Doctor's? It
People
wasn't
are
as good as
referring
the first
to
Doctor
America's
Strange.
parents. I'm like, this is how they are in the comic books. She has mothers. It does not imply just because she has a rainbow flag on her jacket that she's gay. She may be in the comic books, but it doesn't imply it. She's a teenage girl who supports her parents. That's what a flag is. It doesn't say she's gay. It's like she's supporting her parents. That's what teenage kids do.
Doctor Strange isn't really a character I care about.
Let's just put it this way. It was better than Shang-Chi or The
Yes.
Eternals.
Yes, I agree
Yeah,
with you
okay.
on that.
Right.
Yeah.
I'll give it that.
That seems like a fair assessment. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
here's what I liked
Something.
is the parts where that are really, you could tell Sam Raimi was really pushing the Lovecraftian horror aspects. That to
Yeah.
me I loved because
music
that's what I
fight.
wanted
The
in the
cosmic
first
horror.
Doctor Strange
Yeah,
movie.
the music.
Yeah.
I love the music fight, the little dance fight they had. That was pretty good.
Yeah.
That is worth seeing
Hey,
in
Walter,
3D.
by the way, have I mentioned that the guys from the H.P. Lovecraft Historical Society are
Yes.
going to be on Masters of the Genre on
shit,
Monday,
sorry.
tomorrow?
Ooh.
Yeah,
Wow.
I'm looking forward to that. I really like what they
I
do.
considered asking you if you wanted to co-host.
What do you got, Rod? Is that the
Hmm.
DeLorean?
DeLorean.
Yep.
DeLorean.
Yep, that's the Back to the
That's
Future 2
tempting.
one.
That's tempting.
Oh, with the food processing.
Co-host. Wow.
Yeah,
Right. Oh, and it lights up too.
Yep.
Yes.
Whoa.
Is it remote control?
No. No,
I'll
it's just
take
a
it out of the
model.
box and find out.
Does it work?
Does it go 88 miles an hour?
A real
I do
DeLorean
not know.
doesn't even go 88
I
miles
think
an hour, dude.
Most
Is it
DeLoreans have
kilometers?
trouble going that fast.
An
If
hour.
it doesn't
You drop
go
it at a
88
window.
Unless
miles
it's been
per hour,
re-engined.
You'd be
Marty,
lucky if the DeLorean gets
then
to
we're going to be
70.
stuck here in the present forever.
Yeah, unless
There-
it's been
Andy's right.
re-engined,
It was
the
probably-
DeLorean can't
Great
reach that
Scots
speed.
Ghost.
I've been in the DeLorean once.
Andy's
The
right.
last we got was 70, okay? It cannot
Yeah.
go up to 88.
Yeah.
They have it. They
Yeah,
have
the
a really
the basic DeLorean couldn't.
V6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it
If
can't
I
go
would-
back
I
to the
apologize.
island,
I
would put a
listen
different
girls
engine in it.
without
I don't
the
know
date.
why.
I am
but-
experiencing technical difficulties of a different kind now, so please bear with me.
Well, he managed to put a flux capacitor in it. I imagine he put a turbocharger as well.
Because if I wanted a car that ran like a Volkswagen, I'd just get a Volkswagen, right?
Hey,
My
this one's
question-
low,
Did he?
man.
My question is, once he reaches that 88 miles an hour, does he fold space-time, or how does it work?
Well, you gotta know.
I believe
He's got the
probably
flux
jumped through a portal.
capacitor, but does he
You have to know height,
reverse?
dimension, and
Does he
width.
reverse the polarity of the neutron flow, or oscillate the secondary confinement beam?
But
I
in order for
don't
time travel,
spend a
in
lot
order
of
for time
time
travel to
worrying
work, you
about
gotta know height, width, length, and location of the Earth because the galaxy and everything is constantly moving. Yeah, you
Right.
can materialize in the same space, but you might end up in the middle of a mountain because a second ago you just moved 10,000 feet. Yeah, the Earth
I
is
would
constantly
suggest-
moving, so you need to know the exact location of the Earth and your height and location to possibly time travel. People don't account for that space is moving.
The planet
Sorry.
moves as well. The planet is rotating as well, so you'd have
Yes.
to, you know,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yep,
I would
and the
suggest he
galaxy
probably went through a wormhole.
into the past.
I
could have
like
imagined
to refer to it as cartoon
I-
physics.
I don't spend a lot of time worrying about how Hollywood screenwriters conceive of physics. I really don't.
No,
Yeah, I,
exactly.
go,
Alright,
I
so
went
I
crazy
had this-
when I saw gravity, okay?
I had this
Okay,
conversation.
we're ready
Making
to begin.
discovery, And
All right.
clearly they do
Yes.
not know.
And I need to make sure I have everyone here. Comic, Andy, Rod.
I'm here for
Okay,
now.
good deal. So, again, just to go over the rules very basically, I will ask the person whose turn it is a question. Everyone else must remain quiet. No kibitzing from the chat. If anyone is caught cheating, they will be kicked off the panel as a warning. The person whose turn it is can correctly answer the question for 1 point, or once every 2 turns, and we will play at least 4, that person may lay the smackdown on another player, in which case that player can correctly answer for 2 points, or incorrectly answer or pass for 0 points. The player with the most correct answers at the end of 4 rounds is the winner with bragging rights until next week. The answer I have written down is the correct one. No quibbling.
Is there a
I don't want to
time
hear
limit?
any keyboard sounds, and you have 30 seconds to answer. Typically, everybody except the person whose turn it is mutes their mic during their turn. So I would appreciate it if you guys would do that. We are going to begin our first turn, and the first contestant is the Time Prophet. So everybody else, please mute up. And the Time Prophet, this question is for you.
Thank you.
Who co-wrote the original screenplay for Conan the Barbarian with John Millius?
I am going to. Have I got to watch it? Can I give it to somebody else?
Yeah, you have a smack. You can use your smack.
I'm going to smack down Andy Masterson.
Uh-oh. Okay, Andy Masterson to steal for 2 points.
I will
Who
say yes.
co-wrote the screenplay for Conan the Barbarian along with John Millius?
Well, Robert E. Howard's out.
Incorrect. Robert E. Howard was long dead by the time the movie came around. The correct answer is Oliver Stone. So, Time Prophet used to smack, and we have no points on the board. Ivan Ivanovich, this question is for you. What did the movie Conan the Barbarian get wrong about the character's look?
I'm going to lay the smackdown on Canadian Spider-Man.
Okay, Canadian Spider-Man, to steal. What did the movie Conan the Barbarian get wrong about the character's look?
I had a feeling. Gonna take a guess, but originally, he had 3-inch high heels.
Can I guess for the hell of it?
Everyone knows that Conan has black hair, not brown.
Everybody who's ever read Conan, I would say, yeah.
I also say
The Comic Relief Crusader, this question is for you.
I just want to say Canadian Spider-Man would have taken my answer. So,
Okay, everybody else mute up, except the Comic Relief Crusader. And this question is for you, Comic Relief Crusader. What is the name of the actress that played the female thief in Conan the Barbarian?
oh, pfft, that's easy. Who is somebody I have absolutely no idea whose name it is? Right. I have
Her
no
name
idea.
is Sandal Bergman.
Ugh.
All right. Okay, guys.
Hey, Gil.
I'm doing my little John Campia here.
Gil, check your private chat for Gap Stargate for a link.
Yeah, I sent him a link. It's in the Cardinal Sin mod squad. Although I think we have a full panel, so I don't know that he'd be able to get in.
Well, let me tell you what. How about if I drop out for him, because I'm going to have to go out to dinner in a little while. So, want to take my spot, and I'll just jump in the chat.
If he'd like, that's fine.
I believe he's backstage, maybe.
Oh, hang on. There he is. Hello, Gap Stargate.
Hello, everybody. I've been looking forward to this.
Hey,
Kapla, dude. Kapla.
Gap, did you hear the rules, or should I tell them?
I think I might need to hear it again.
Okay. So here are the rules. I will ask the person whose turn it is a question. Everyone else must remain quiet. No kibitzing from the chat. If anyone is caught cheating, they will be kicked off the panel as a warning. The person whose turn it is can correctly answer for 1 point, or once every 2 turns, and we will play at least 4, that person may lay the smackdown on another player, in which case that player can correctly answer for 2 points, or incorrectly answer or pass for 0 points. The player with the most correct answers at the end of 4 rounds is the winner, with bragging rights until next week. The answer I have written down is the correct one. No quibbling. I don't want to hear any keyboard sounds. You have 30 seconds to answer. Is that clear? Yeah.
Yes, that's clear.
Okay, great. All right. So, Eliuhu, this question is for you. Everybody else, please mute up. What is the name of the actor that played King Osrick in Conan the Barbarian? And you have a smack.
That's why I'm going to smack Walter.
Ooh. Okay, smacking Walter.
Ready?
Walter, to steal for 2 points, what is the name of the actor that played King Osrick in Conan the Barbarian?
Max von Sydow. Right? Max von Sydow.
And
Did you get
Walter
your
is
answer?
the first player on the
Oh.
board.
Yeah.
Good job.
That is a good job, man.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
He was
All right.
in Bob and Doug McKenzie's movie.
Cap Stargate. This question is for you. Everybody else, please mute up.
The mic.
According to the movie Conan the Barbarian, how old is it said Thulsa Doom is? And you have a smack.
I'll smack the Time Prophet.
Time Prophet. To steal. How old is it said Thulsa Doom is in the movie Conan the Barbarian?
I'm going to say 3 years old.
Thulsa Doom is 1,000 years old.
I was only a little bit out.
You're only 997 years off.
That's not bad. That's not bad. It could have been worse.
Okay, so we are going to begin round 2. Anyone that has used their smacks no longer has access to smacks. Time Prophet, this question is for you. Everybody else, please mute up. Stargate SG-1 category. Who are you most likely to hear say, "Oh, for crying out loud," during a mission?
Jack. Jack, yeah. Jack O'Neill.
And the Time Prophet is on the board. Nicely done, sir.
It's a program I've actually watched.
Get Pelosi clap that.
Ivan Ivanovich, this question is for you. Everybody else, please mute up. Which was the only main character in Stargate SG-1 that appeared in every episode?
Bob.
Teal'c. And Canadian Spider-Man, this question is for you.
Yeah, shoot.
How many episodes of Stargate SG-1 were created? And you have a smack.
I do have a smack. I think I'm gonna use that and smack the Time Prophet.
The Time Prophet. To steal, how many episodes of Stargate SG-1 were there?
I'm going to guess, because it's 10 seasons, there must have been about 20 odd episodes a season, so I'm guessing 220?
$214, not
Ooh.
including movies.
I was so
You were
close.
Oh, that was maybe, yeah.
Ivan Ivanovich, this question is for you. Everybody else, please mute up.
Wait, I had a question.
Yes. Oh, you already had a question.
Yeah.
Because we smacked. Somebody smacked. So it is Comic Relief Crusader's turn. Everybody else mute up. Who was Daniel Jackson's grandfather?
Daniel Jackson's grandfather was Daniel Jackson's son's father.
The correct answer is Nicholas Ballard, who discovered the crystal skull and the giant aliens. Okay, we're moving to music as our category. So, Elihu, this question is for you.
Yeah, let's look for Stargate.
Everybody else, please mute up.
Incoming message.
According to Bob Dylan, how many roads must a man walk down before you can call him a man?
I do not remember. I know the song, intro of the song, but I don't remember. I'm going to say...
The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. All right. Raw Thunderheart, this question is for you. Which band accused Led Zeppelin of stealing the opening riff of their mega hit Stairway to Heaven?
Oh my God!
You have a smack.
It's at the tip of my brain too. Oh.
You have 30 seconds.
Oh. Okay. Shoot. I think I'll smack down Andy. Oh, wait, he's gone, right? Yeah, no, sorry. Gap Stargate. I'll give it to him.
Gap Stargate to steal for 2 points. Which band accused Led Zeppelin of stealing the opening riff of their mega hit Stairway to Heaven?
Pink Floyd.
The correct answer is Spirit. All right. Walter, this question is for you. What is the name of the band who wrote the song that inspired Lady Gaga's stage name? And you have a smack.
Queen.
Walter is in the lead on the leaderboard.
Nice.
Gap Stargate,
Nice.
This question is for you. What was Willie Nelson's job before he became a famous country and western singer?
Since I don't have a Smackdown, a bartender.
Bible salesman.
That's what he didn't. That's not really what he sold, though. We all know that.
Yeah, he sells this stuff now, so...
That's the correct answer. Okay, so we're back to the Time Prophet, yes?
Okay.
What is the name of the American rock duo that is rumored to have recorded their first 2 records in only 2 weeks?
American rock duo. A duo. Rock duo. I don't know many rock duos. Simon and Garfunkel. They didn't consider them rock.
Sorry, it jumped on me. I meant...
I was going to say that too, man.
The correct
You're gonna say Buzz?
answer is the White Stripes.
I've never heard of them.
That's not my problem. Okay. Ivan Ivanovich, this question is for you. Everybody else, please mute up. The rock group AC/DC has had more than one lead singer. Who is the first?
Bon Scott.
Dave Evans. Canadian Spider-Man, this question is for you. What is the name of the band that composed and performed the South Park theme song?
Oh. Oh, crap. Oh, damn it. I'm gonna have to smack. I'm gonna have to smack.
Can't. You don't have a smack. You used
I don't
it last
have a
round.
smack left. Shit, because they starred on the show, right? They came on the show.
I can't speak to that. Your answer, sir.
Yeah, no.
You might as well hazard a guess. It's better than, I don't know.
So yeah, I guess the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Pretty close. It was Primus.
Oh, no, I wouldn't have got that.
Dude,
They're in
come
the
on.
credits every time.
Primus.
Yeah, holy cow.
Not a big Primus fan.
You don't have to be. You don't have to be. You just have to watch the credits after.
And let's take a quick break. I want to welcome everyone that's in the chat. Derek McManus is here. Greetings. Ari is here. Hello.
Hey, Ari.
Greetings from
Hey, Six
Arizona.
is here. And she says,
Arizona.
okay, I'm here. You may begin.
Hey, Six.
Why, thank you, Six.
Rui
Right on.
is here.
Yeah,
Greetings.
thanks, Six.
Greetings.
Rui, all the way from Portugal.
Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome sauce.
And Max Redstone is here. Greetings.
Hail Max.
Captain Trek, who is now going by Captain Fandom Nerd, is here. Hello.
Hey, Captain Trek. Captain Fandom Nerd.
Hey,
Yep.
Captain Trek.
Hail, Captain Check.
Hail, Captain Trek.
Courtney's in the house.
He's
Hello.
following me.
He says, y'all be killing it.
Sweet.
Let's see if we have anyone else that we haven't said hello to. And Monkey Jeebus is here. Good to see you, my friend.
Oh, hey.
Look at Jesus.
He's everywhere
All right.
lately.
Let's
Yes.
continue. It's the Comic Relief Crusaders' turn, correct?
Oh, crap. Okay.
Is that right?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I think so.
So everybody else mute up. Comic Relief Crusader, this question is for you.
All right.
How many Roman centurions make up a legion? And you have a smack.
I do have a smack. I'm saving my smacks just in case.
Well, everyone gets another smack at the beginning of the next turn.
Oh, that's right. In a legion? 1,000.
How many Roman centurions make up a legion?
1,000.
He said
Crap.
Centurions.
60.
Yeah, he said Centurions, not soldiers. It's a question,
All right.
dude.
Damn it!
Eliahu, this question is for you. Everybody else, please mute up. Eliahu, who invented crucifixion?
That would have to have been the
Hello.
Babylonians.
I'm sorry, somebody spoke over you.
I'm guessing the Babylonians.
The Persians.
Oh, I was going to... Okay, is it them or the Sumerians or Persians? Sorry. It's one of them.
Rod Thunderheart, this question is for you. Everybody else, please mute up. I bet Rod Thunderheart knows the answer to this question. Which two Native American leaders led Lakota Sioux and Cheyenne warriors in the fight against Lieutenant Colonel George Custer's troops in the Battle of Little Bighorn?
You know what? I used to know that, but I believe one of them was Chief Standing Bear. And okay.
Crazy Horse and Sitting Bull.
Yeah. Frick.
Yeah, the monuments. Dude.
All right, Walter
I'm sorry,
Bosley,
a Canadian
this
didn't know an
question is
American
for
flag.
you.
Oh.
Please, everyone else, mute up. And Walter, here's your question. Who is the first black Supreme Court justice in the United States?
Thurgood Marshall.
Correct. And I have a little housekeeping to do. Okay.
Rod dropped it. Oh, there he is.
But Rod goes.
Sorry, guys.
For Walter.
No problem.
And Gap is last, just so I can keep track of everybody. So Gap Stargate, this question is for you. The shot heard round the world describes the beginning of which battles in the American Revolution?
Oh my gosh, should have probably kept Andy Masterson on here. Repeat that. Shots heard around the world. I don't know
It describes the beginning of which battles in the American Revolution?
The Civil War.
In the American Revolution.
Oh, Rick and Morty.
Which battles?
Rick and Morty. I have no idea. I suck.
The battles of Lexington and Concord. All right. Everyone's smacks are renewed, so everyone has a smack.
Those are both grapes.
Smack that bitch up.
And we're going to continue in our history category with the Time Prophet. Everybody please mute up.
I hope it's British history.
This is a pretty easy one.
You can do it, buddy.
Which 4 presidents are on Mount Rushmore?
Oh no!
You have a smack.
Oh no! I know one of them's from Superman.
And you have a smack.
Well, I'm not going to go for any Americans because they'll know this. I'm going to go for Canadian Spider-Man.
Canadian Spider-Man to steal for 2 points. Which 4 presidents are on Mount Rushmore?
Wow, that's cheers for that. I've never even been there. I'm gonna say
South Dakota's nice.
Lincoln. I think Lincoln.
Everybody
is
else
the most
mute
prominent. Right, I think Lincoln is the centerpiece, or he's the most prominent president on there. I think
that's one.
And then Abe Lincoln, and I'm gonna say maybe Roosevelt.
That's 3.
Yeah. Okay. And Woodrow Wilson.
George Washington, Abraham Lincoln, Thomas Jefferson, and Theodore Roosevelt.
I already knew Lincoln.
All right.
Is that why you stopped a Canadian, not American?
Yeah.
This is
I knew 3 of them. I just didn't know
Ivanovich.
Jefferson.
Everybody else, please mute up. Yvonne, the United States bought Alaska from which country? And you have a smack.
Russia.
And Yvonne is on the board. Woohoo!
And I bet he knows who Russia got it from.
He's right, but it's not Soviet Russia. No.
In my country, we do not speak of this.
It's
Canadian
right.
Spider-Man.
We do not talk of deal of,
This question is for
type of
you.
things.
Everybody else, please mute up.
That's right. They got it from Canada.
And you've already used your smack.
I
No,
did.
I'm sorry.
Yes. Didn't I?
No, your smack is renewed, so you do have a smack.
That's nice.
Who was the 4th president of the United States?
Of United States of America. Just to be clear.
Are there any
Fourth
other
president.
United States anywhere?
What was it? Benjamin Franklin?
The 4th president of the United States?
Benjamin Franklin.
James Madison. And a little bonus answer. Benjamin Franklin was the only president of the United States who was never president of the United States.
That's unfortunate.
All
Really?
right.
That possible.
Comic Relief Crusader, this question is
Okay.
for you. Everyone else, please mute up. Who was the first American president to win a Nobel Peace Prize? And you have a smack.
Well, I know Obama won one. Huh.
Is that your answer, or do you want to use your smack?
You know what? I'll go with that because I can't think of any other president.
Theodore Roosevelt.
I was almost gonna say Roosevelt. Damn it!
Your first impression is almost always the right one.
I know.
Elihu, this question is for you. Everyone else, please mute up.
Oh, this bug's for me, so yeah.
Elihu, what was the first capital of ancient Egypt? And you have a smack.
Was it?
What was the first capital city of ancient Egypt?
Thames? How do you pronounce it? Thames?
I'm sorry?
Thames or Times? How do you pronounce it? Thames?
The correct answer is Memphis.
Oh shit! That's right. It's further south. Duh.
Memphis, Tennessee. I'm going to Graceland.
No, not Tennessee.
Damn it! I was thinking north.
All right.
Never mind.
Is it Eliyahu or Rod Thunderheart's turn next? Rod? So this question is for you. What were the two more... I can't speak today. What were the two most important city-states in ancient Greece? And you have a smack.
Holy cow, I can't believe I'm drawing a blank there. Athens and... can't think of cities. Crete?
Say again?
Crete?
Crete was
Sparta.
a zombie. Yeah, Crete was a zombie.
Sparta, son of a... Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
You got it half right, but that doesn't count. All right, Mr. Walter Bosley, everybody else please mute up your mics. This question is for you. On what island did ancient Greek civilization originate? And you have a smack.
This might be the first one I get wrong.
Well, then you can use your smack.
No, I'm going to say Crete.
Do not fuck with Walter Bosley, ladies and gentlemen.
I almost said Gilligan's Island, but...
All right. Gap Stargate, this question is for you. We are now moving into movies. Everybody else, please mute up. Gap, who played the Gemini killer in The Exorcist 3? And you have a smack.
I'll smack the Time Prophet.
Time Prophet to steal 2 points. Who played the Gemini killer in Exorcist 3?
Robert Mitchum.
Brad Dourif.
Oh, I know him as well.
Yeah, he's one of my favorite actors.
He's the one with funny eyes, isn't he?
All right. So we are moving on to the Time Prophet.
Hello.
Everybody else, please mute up. In the movie Tron, who plays Tron?
Bruce Boxleitner.
Yeah, Nerd Car is
correct.
It's my favorite movie.
Bonus question.
Anybody get that wrong?
Yeah,
Everybody mute up except for the Time Prophet. Bonus question because you got that one right. Who plays Sark?
Oh, it's not David Warner, is it?
It is David Warner.
Phew.
All right. Next question is for Yvonne. Everybody else, please mute up. How many Xenomorphs are there in the first Alien movie?
1.
And things are getting competitive. We have people who are actually answering questions correctly. Canadian Spider-Man, this question is for you. Everyone else, please mute up.
And now for something completely different.
How many suits did James Cameron employ as Xenomorph in Aliens?
Oh, actual suits. Yeah, it's a lower number than we're,
and you have a smack.
I believe. Yeah, no, I think I've heard this somewhere. It's a lower number than we're led to believe. I'm gonna say like 6.
Correct.
Nice.
Yes.
6 is the answer.
See, the old thinking
the old noggin's
here.
Still working. Your weed-addled brain is doing just fine.
Well, I didn't.
All right, the Comic Relief Crusader. This question is for you. Everyone else, please mute up. How many Bourne movies are there?
3.
5.
5?
Yeah.
Huh.
I thought there were 4.
Eliuhu, this question is for you. Everyone else, please mute up. Eliuhu, what tattoo had to be digitally removed from Nicolas Cage in the film Ghost Rider? And you have a smack.
Shit. I'm gonna smack Rod.
Rod Thunderheart?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I'm not gonna talk to Walter because he probably knows. So, Rod.
I'm gonna take a good stab at saying
what
that.
tattoo had to be digitally removed from Nicolas Cage in the film Ghost Rider?
I'm gonna take a stab and suggest that they didn't want to suggest a cross universe, so his Superman tattoo.
I would have guessed Bunny or a skull.
Ghost Rider tattoo.
Oh.
Interesting.
All right, now we're moving on to Star Trek. And Walter, this question is for you. Everyone else, please mute up. According to Memory Alpha, how many captains commanded the original Starship Enterprise? And you have a smack.
I'm going to try this. Wait a minute. There's 1, 2.
Many of them are not known.
I'm going to smack.
Okay.
Gap Stargate.
Gap Stargate for 2 points to steal. According to Memory Alpha, how many captains commanded the original Starship Enterprise?
2.
The correct answer, strangely enough, is 7.
What?
Yeah. All right.
I thought it was 4.
Gap Stargate, this question is for you. If you want to watch a good modern Star Trek series, which show should you be watching?
Modern?
Yes.
Oh, Lord. Star Trek Discovery?
Think outside of the box.
It has to be his answer number.
Everybody else, mute up, please. If you want to watch a good modern Star Trek series, which show should you be watching?
Star Trek: The Original Series.
No, modern.
Modern? What's modern?
After 2005.
Star Trek Discovery?
This was a bit of a trick question. The Orville is the correct answer.
I've
Discovery is never a correct answer.
That is the only correct answer. Yeah,
I've never seen the Orville.
It's Star Trek and it's best.
That is
Come on.
perfect.
Everybody on this panel is going to lambast you until you watch it.
Yeah.
Well, we can let Chris Knight in and take my place since I suck.
No,
It's good.
You don't suck.
It's
You're
good.
fun. Chris Knight might be backstage though. Yeah, maybe.
He is backstage.
Hey, Cardinal.
Yeah.
I've got to take off because I've got my live stream here shortly. So.
But you're winning.
Oh, okay. I'll stick around for a few more.
Bye, bye, bye.
Are you going?
Okay.
Yeah,
And I'm going to add
I don't
Chris
even know what I've walked
to...
into.
No,
You
give
may
us a
leave
chance to win our
now.
money back. Yeah,
Okay.
you stay.
Can
Yeah,
Walter
you
transfer
stay.
his points to me?
You
Can
can-
Walter
you can-
give me his points?
You can trade your points. How about that?
Comic
You
Relief
can split up
Crusader,
his
was that
points,
your turn?
everybody. He's got enough.
I think we're time profit now.
So the Gap Stargate was last.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
Chris, have
So
my-
Chris Knight,
Yes.
do you know the rules? Would you like me to repeat them for you?
I'm best not knowing rules because I don't
Okay,
follow
I'm
them
going to read the
anyway,
rules
so I
to
mean,
you. I will ask the person whose turn it is a question. Everyone else must remain quiet. No kibitzing from the chat. The person whose turn it is can answer correctly for 1 point or once every 2 turns. That person may lay the smackdown on another player, in which case that player can correctly answer for 2 points, or incorrectly answer or pass for 0 points. The player with the most correct answers at the end of 4 rounds is the winner, with bragging rights until next week. The answer I have written down is the correct one, no quibbling. I don't want to hear any keyboard sounds, and you have 30 seconds to answer.
Okay. Let's see it. No quibbling. Even if I could prove it's right on the other side of it?
No quibbling. I have the
I will
correct
accept
answer.
your answer.
Yes.
Be it right or wrong. Is what that
All
says.
right. And continuing in the Star Trek category.
Wait, whose turn is it?
Your turn.
Oh, okay, I just want to make sure. Okay, go ahead.
And everybody else, please mute up. What Star Trek movie has been called where Nomad has gone before? And you have a smack.
I got 30 seconds.
And you can smack if you don't know the answer.
Oh, hell. I'll just go. Let's go with the motion picture, the first one.
Correct.
Oh, yes.
Nice.
Already starting on the right foot. Now,
All right.
guys,
Back
before you,
to
before
the
you,
time profit.
Oh,
Everybody
I'm
else,
sorry.
please mute up.
Okie dokie.
Who is the first actor to play a member of all 3 of the major alien races in Star Trek?
Oh, the first actor. Alien races. Oh, I've gone blank. Have I got a Smackdown?
No, you've used your smack.
Right, okay. Alien races.
Did you say something about racist?
No.
What did you say?
That's what I heard.
I said alien races.
I heard
Oh,
that too now.
alien races. Sorry.
Yes. I've gone
Alien
blank.
racists.
I'll say Leonard Nimoy, but I know he's not an alien race. Well, he is. He is actually an alien.
Mark Leonard is correct.
Oh. I'm surprised.
Good job.
That's not what he said.
Well done.
He said Leonard. That's good enough for me. Yvonne, this question is for you. Everybody else, please mute up. Who was originally cast as Captain Janeway? And you have a smack.
Well, then I'll use it because I couldn't care less. Let's see. How about the Comic Relief Crusader?
Comic Relief Crusader, to steal for 2 points. Who was originally cast as Captain Janeway?
My mom!
I don't know.
Genevieve Bujold.
I have no idea who that is.
She was in Dead Ringers.
Anne of the Thousand Days.
All right. Eliyahu,
my
this
mom.
question is for you. Everyone else, please mute up. Even though Klingon is a real language you can speak now, what Trek actor helped create it?
James Doohan.
Correct. You're on the board.
Yay! This one I actually knew.
Sorry,
Walter
I didn't hear
Bosley,
you.
this question is
Repeat
for
that
you.
answer.
Everyone else,
Sorry.
please mute up. Who was the first Vulcan science officer aboard the Starship Enterprise?
Spock.
T'Pol served as the Vulcan science officer on Enterprise in Enterprise.
Yes, okay.
All right.
Hot, sexy DePaul.
Rod
Come on, remember
Thunderheart,
the lotion,
this
lockdown?
question is for you. Everyone
So
else,
hot.
please mute up. What actress turned down the role of Seven of Nine 4 times?
Jerry Ryan, the one who plays her.
It's getting competitive. Rod's on the
Yay.
board. All right. Canadian Spider-Man. Let's see. We're out of order now. I have to put things back. I must put things back in order.
Yes, Thanos.
Yvonne.
Things always get out of hand here. Cardinal Sin and friends, welcome chat to the chaos.
Where is Comic Relief Crusaders? Here.
Half of us aren't wearing
Who
pants.
is there?
Organized
Can you tell
chaos.
which half?
Yeah, after Canadian
Rod is next, then
I'm a Walter.
Walter. Where are you, Walter? There you are. Canadian Spider-Man is after Yvonne. Where are you, Canadian Spider-Man?
under me.
Secret location.
There he is.
Somewhere in British Columbia wilderness.
Meanwhile, Canadian
In an
Spider-Man in
undisclosed
the Batcave.
location.
Exactly.
Okay.
It's right next to the maple syrup tree.
Walter.
So it was Time Prophet,
Comic Relief Crusaders
Ivan,
after
Canadian
Canadian
me,
Spider-Man.
and then Elihu, Uhu,
Who? Oh, me.
and then I believe it was Rod, and then Walter,
Yep.
and then Gap.
Yep.
There we go. Now we're in order.
Okay.
Yeah, I
And
think
Chris.
Walter.
All right. So who went last? Canadian Spider-Man?
I was about to, I think.
So it's your turn?
Am I wrong?
I think
I
Canadian
thought
is
that
next.
was. I thought that was the
Yvonne,
case. Yeah.
did you have the last question?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
And then you asked me to, and then we had to put everyone in order, I think was the issue.
Yeah.
So
All right.
before you actually asked me the question.
So who answered the question correctly about Jerry Ryan? That was Rob. Okay.
Rod.
That makes it Walter's turn.
Right.
So everybody else, please mute up.
Oh, Walter just missed a question.
Walter, this question is for you. What is Mr. Chekhov's full name?
I'm going to guess it's Pavel Ivanovich Chekhov.
Pavel Andreevich Chekhov.
Andreevich. Son of Andrew.
Russian.
Yep.
Rod Thunderheart, this question is for you. Everybody else, please mute up. Who was originally offered the role of Spock? And you have a smack.
I was going to say, isn't it back to the Time Prophet?
No, I have you all back in order now.
Oh, okay. All right.
Didn't Rod just answer the Jerry Ryan question correctly?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Not that I'm denying.
I didn't get my next question.
Yeah.
Walter just went. I mean, you are, yeah, okay, so that's for Gap.
Yeah.
But, yeah, okay. Sorry, Gap, who was originally offered the role of Spock?
I'm a bad fan. Desi Arnaz.
Martin Landau.
Oh, Captain!
That was a great guess, though, Gap. That was an awesome guess.
Chris Knight, this question is for you. Everybody else, please mute up. We are venturing into Star Wars territory.
Woohoo!
Who was, quote, a good pilot and a good friend, close quote?
That would be Anakin Skywalker. Perhaps you guys didn't watch Vile Mike's Star Wars Trivia Night.
All right, so we're starting a new round. All smacks are restored. And we're going to start with the Time Prophet. Everybody
Hello?
else, please mute up.
I'm good at smacking.
What is the size of a Womp rat? And of course, you have a smack.
In inches or centimeters?
The question is, what is the size of a Womp rat?
I've heard this mentioned in the film, but I can't remember.
Do you want to use your smack?
No bigger than the oil thing they got a fire at on the Death Star.
Specifically?
The thing that explodes when they fire at it. The thing that goes bang.
What is the size of a Womp rat? And you have a smack.
Okay, I'm going to smack Canadian Spider-Man because he knows.
Canadian Spider-Man, for 2 points. What is the size of a Womp rat?
2 meters, same as the exhaust port.
Yes.
That's the thing, yeah, the exhaust port.
The
That's
correct
right.
answer is not much bigger than 2 meters.
Womp rats are in danger.
But come on.
Ivan Ivanovich, this question is for you. Everybody else, please mute up. And you have a smack. What is the name of General Grievous's flagship, which was not mentioned in the movie?
All right, I will smack down Rod.
Okay, Rod, to steal for 2 points. What is the name of General Grievous's flagship, which was not mentioned in the movie?
General Grievous's flagship. I know. The Halcyon.
No.
The Invisible Hand.
it's going to be retconned to the Halcyon.
Probably.
That's
What was the
exactly
question again? What
All
was
right.
General Grievous's what?
His ship.
Flagship?
Yeah.
Flagship.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right. Thank you.
All right. Canadian Spider-Man, this question is for you. Everyone else, please mute up.
Hey, you didn't
I think
even
I
tell us
just
what the
had
answer was.
one.
The Invisible
Oh no, I
Hand.
got Smackdown. Never mind.
Oh, okay. I thought that was a joke. Okay.
No. Everybody else, please mute up. Canadian Spider-Man. What
Yes,
is
sir.
the meaning of the ancient Hebrew lettering written on Darth Vader's chest piece? And you have a smack.
I'm probably going to use my smack because I wasn't aware that there was Hebrew lettering on.
Okay. That's a good reason to use your smack. Who are you going to smack?
Well, the one who would know most about it would be you. But I'm going to go with Eliyahu.
All right. Eliyahu, to steal for 2 points. What is the meaning of the ancient Hebrew lettering written on Darth Vader's chest piece?
Dallas and not select Eliyahu because I did not know that there's Hebrew lettering until today.
I'm sorry. Can you speak up?
Yeah, I have no idea. Sorry.
Oh.
Can I say it?
His
Hebrew
deeds
lettering?
will not be forgiven until he merits.
I didn't even know that. I'm today 8 years old and I learned there was Hebrew on Darth Vader's chest piece. Sorry.
All right.
Didn't know either.
Yeah, hey.
So, who smacked you? Canadian Spider-Man? All right. Comic
Yes.
Relief Crusader, this question
Yo.
is for you. Everybody else, please mute up. In the first Death Star, what detention block was Princess Leia being held in? And you have a smack.
I have a smack. It's detention level AA 23.
Correct. And the Comic
Yes.
Relief Crusader is on the board.
Finally.
Bob, is there a reactor on detention level AA23? No, there isn't a reactor there.
That's right.
It's a detention block.
Mm-hmm.
They were rescuing Princess Leia.
Amazing how it was within walking distance.
I know. Right?
Eliyahu, this question is for you. Everybody else, please mute up. What does Leia call Han Solo?
Scruffy looking nerf herder.
And you have a smack.
She called him a scruffy looking nerf herder.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Most people forget the word looking.
All right. Walter Bosley, this is your question. Everybody else, please mute up. In continuing with our Star Wars category, who says the line, "Look at the size of that thing"? And
Luke
you have a smack.
Skywalker. Luke Skywalker. It's Han Solo, isn't it?
Wedge.
Oh, Wedge. Oh, in the battle. Okay.
Ralph Thunderheart, this is your question. Everybody else, please mute up. What was the rebel base on Hoth called? And you have a smack.
Oh, crap. I'm going to go with...
Stop it, Comic Relief Crusader. That's your final warning. I will boot you right off this panel. What was the rebel base on Hoth? Rebel base on Hoth called? And you have a smack.
I know, but I don't want to give any points to anybody else.
Okay.
So I will just simply say the Hoth base.
All right, Comic Relief Crusader. Now, if you would like to, you can answer the question.
I believe it's Farpoint Station.
Echo Base.
That's no moon. That's your mama.
Echo Base.
The Echo Base Network.
Yep.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay.
So, somebody smacked Comic Relief Crusader, right? Was that Canadian Spider-Man?
No, it was Rod who did not want to
Rod
smack
Thunderheart,
anybody.
okay.
He
Gap
gave Comic
Stargate.
a free answer. So
This question is for you. And we're moving into the realm of comic books. Marvel published a comic about a character named Damian Hellstrom. What was the comic called?
Oh Lord.
And you have
Hellboy.
a smack.
Hellboy.
The Son of Satan. Chris Knight, this question is for you. Everybody else, please mute up. Which superhero made its debut in Amazing Fantasy number 15? And you have a smack.
And which one?
Which superhero made its debut in Amazing Fantasy number 15? And you have a smack. Which you can use to avoid getting the wrong answer.
Well, I'm going to try and say probably Spider-Man.
You are on fire, my friend. Correct.
Hey, Gil.
Yeah.
It's two, though. That's
Or
only
Cardinal.
two.
I got to run.
Okay.
Got my
Where was
last-
Walt? How many did Walter have?
I thought of a question you could ask for whoever wants my points.
Okay.
Who gets it right? They can get my points, or how do you do that?
You just drop out and everybody else plays on.
Oh, okay. Okay. Nobody wants my points? Okay. All
That's
righty.
the way it
Well,
goes.
We're the
see you later,
band.
guys. I got to go do my live stream.
All right.
Later,
Thanks for being here, Walter.
Thanks for
And
joining us.
Cardinal, yeah, I would like to do that tomorrow night. Let's talk later.
Tomorrow night.
You said
okay.
with the Lovecraft guys.
Yeah, okay, cool.
All right.
Sounds fun.
See you guys later.
All right.
See ya.
Bye.
Later, man.
Later.
All right. Now, I'm losing my mind. Who just went?
Walter.
Walter.
Yep.
So that makes it Gap Stargate's turn. Well, we've eliminated the leaderboard. Walter was first on the leaderboard.
Yep, disappeared. Oh, there it is.
And Gap Stargate goes here. And it's Gap's turn, correct?
I am. Did he not go?
Because Walter went, and then Gap goes after Walter. So Gap Stargate, this question is for you. Everybody else, please.
Well, he
mute
went
up.
before me, I thought.
Well, I have him second to last.
Okay, that's fine. Well, because I just took that question that you gave him the question
that's right.
before me. So
But
it
Gap
should be time
Stargate
buffer.
dropped out and came back.
Okay, whatever.
So I have to ask him a question, and then we'll go back to the Time Prophet.
Okay.
Hey.
All right, everybody else mute up. Gap Stargate, who are generally considered to be the first Marvel superheroes of the Silver Age, and you have a smack.
How many do I have to name?
I can't answer that. Who
Okay,
are generally
Captain
considered to be the first Marvel superheroes of the Silver Age? And you have a
Marvel.
smack.
Captain America.
The Fantastic Four.
That's the one I thought about.
All right. This
that's what I
question
thought.
is for the Time Prophet. Everybody else, please mute up.
Okay.
The general concept and characters of the movie Buckaroo Banzai were based on what comic book character?
I've seen that film as well. Indiana Jones.
Doc Savage.
Yeah, I do. I know the name.
All right. Ivan Ivanovich, this question is for you. Everybody else, please mute up. Ivan, who is the first supervillain in Superman?
Well, I'm gonna have to guess. Lex Luthor.
Ultra Humanite.
Yeah.
This question is for Eliuhu. What species is Loki?
He is Frost Giant.
Gaining. All right. So this question is for Rod Thunderheart. Everybody else, please mute up. Rod, who was the first superhero ever?
Ever?
And you have a smack.
Ever? I'm going to take a stab and say Zorro.
Superhero. Who is the first superhero ever? And you have a smack.
The Shadow.
The Phantom.
Ah, yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah.
I was going to say my mom.
Canadian Spider-Man. This question is for you. Everybody else, please mute up. What group of superheroes is sometimes referred to as Homo Superior? Think about it.
The X-Men.
Correct.
I thought that was the Tomorrow People.
Tomorrow People also are referred to as Homo Superior. All right. The Comic Relief Crusader. This question is for you. Everybody else, please mute up. Comic Relief Crusader. In which year was the Green Lantern first published?
Ooh. I'm
And
gonna
you have a smack.
I do have a smack. I'm gonna say 1966.
July 1940.
I was going to guess 42.
All right. Rod, this question is for you. Everybody else, please mute up. Which is the best-selling comic book of all time? Not an individual comic, but a line of them. And you have a smack.
I am going to probably take a guess at Captain Marvel / Shazam.
The X-Men.
Oh.
I was going to say Superman. The Death and Rises of the Superman. That's what I was
Oh, no,
thinking.
it was Jim Lee's X-Men.
Canadian Spider-Man. This
Oh,
question is
yeah.
for
No
you.
way, that's not Spider-Man.
Everyone else, please mute up. Canadian Spider-Man. What YouTuber created the comic book Night Knight?
Is it Chris Knight?
Thank you, but
Why
I'm
the hell
not
not?
that talented.
Douglas
Who was it?
Nelson,
Okay, yeah.
otherwise known as Mr. Nailsin.
I like him too.
Never heard of the guy.
Now, we're moving on to the Cardinal Sin category. So, the Comic Relief Crusader, this one is for you.
Okay.
Everyone else, please mute up. Comic Relief Crusader, name 4 shows on the Cardinal Sin channel.
Okay, well, this one,
What's it called?
the pop culture, crap. Yeah, Cardinal Sin and Friends Pop Culture Trivia Smackdown.
That's one.
Okay, then, what's the one with the supernatural, Wednesdays?
Mm-hmm.
God. I can't remember what it's called. I just know what it is.
Move on to another one and maybe it'll come back.
Maybe.
There's plenty more to go. We have a lot
Well,
of
there
shows
is
on this
too.
channel.
Okay. Crap. Why am I drawing a blank right now? God.
What's my late night show called?
Yeah, I know. It's friggin' oh shit. And I only got 30 seconds. Oh my god.
When I interview people that are movers and shakers in the genre fiction world, what's that show called?
Okay. So there's Cardinal Sin and Friends, pop culture trivia, Smackdown, and
That's
then
one.
there's the supernatural one, Into the Fringe.
Correct. That's 2.
Okay, and then there's the it's like He-Man, Masters into the Genre.
Masters of the Genre is 3.
Okay, and then then it's isn't the custom made oh crap
What's
Midnight
my
TV.
late night show called?
Midnight to Midnight. Not Midnight TV. Midnight to Midnight.
Good job.
There's also the
Congratulations.
There's also the
All right.
unboxing.
Proves that
Gap
I actually
Stargate.
do watch.
This question is for you. Everybody else, please mute up. What show that reviews episodes of a TV show can you find on the Cardinal Sin channel? And you have a smack.
I am not a number.
Hey, no putting it in the chat.
And Gap is on the board.
Nice.
Good job.
Oh,
So
we don't.
this next question is for
don't
Chris
look at the
Knight.
chat.
Everybody else, please mute up. How long does a typical episode of Midnight to Midnight go? Give or take. Ballpark.
Typical. Can I give a range, like 4 to 6 hours?
You can give a range.
I'd say about 4 to 6 hours if I remember right.
Nice trick question.
That is correct. 6+ hours is the average.
Okay.
So we have reached the end of this portion of our show. we will continue discussing pop culture and all that kind of stuff. But let's go ahead and tally the points. The Time Prophet has 4 points. Ivan Ivanovich has 2 points. Canadian Spider-Man has 3 points. Comic Relief Crusader has 2 points. Eliu has 3 points. Rod Thunderheart has 1 point. Walter had 4 points, but he's gone. Gap Stargate has 1 point. And Chris Knight has 4 points. Pretty good for being late to the party.
Wow.
So you and the Time Prophet tie with 4 points. So you both get bragging rights until next week. Congratulations.
I've never won before. Ever.
Yep.
You get a Pelosi clap.
Hey, congrats.
He used time. That's how he did it. He went
That's what
forward to this week.
That's how it is, Bob.
Wrote
It's a
down
full
all the
time.
answers.
Yeah,
They
that's it.
paused
Time
time,
Prophet?
looked up the answer.
Is this
and
the
then
first time you've won the
unfroze
game?
It is, yes.
How do you feel?
I feel elated.
Beautiful.
Cool.
You have
Let's
to
say
share the
hello to
prize
some
money.
other folks in the chat here while we're just kind of messing around. We have a lot of folks in the chat.
Hey, Canadian Spider-Man's in the chat. What the hell's he doing now?
It's fine.
You could be accessing from a different
Ari
point.
says, I said that when everyone had 0 points.
Hey, Gil.
Yeah.
I don't look at the chat.
How long are you guys going for?
We usually just do 2 hours, but
Okay.
since we got a late start, we can probably go another hour.
All right. I got to run up to my mother's house and do some work. But what I'll do is I'll run into the when I get in the car, I'll jump on the phone and I'll hang out for a little bit longer. Okay.
All right. Sounds good, man.
All right. Cool.
Thanks
Give
for
me
being
just a few
here.
minutes. I'll be right back.
And
All right.
congratulations.
Well, thank you. But you know what? Because this is my first time, and Time Prophet has probably been here multiple times, and he's never won. I will let him brag for both of us.
You
Wow,
both
the ego
you
does
both
not
have
have
bragging
ego.
rights till next week. You both are
Okay.
winners. You're winners.
Let the ego shine. Come on. Let the ego be the ego.
I will. All right, guys. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I had no
And
idea there was
Pleasant
7
Valley
captains.
Picker is in the house. Greetings.
Yo, Pleasant Valley.
There you go.
And Canadian Spider-Man has called attention to the version of the dramatic reading that I do as Christopher Walken of The Devil Went Down to Georgia by the Charlie Daniels Band, which is amusing. I'll leave that up if you guys would like to.
I'm still
check
waiting
that out.
for Christopher Walken to recite the Beach Boys' "California Girls."
Oh, that'd be nice.
I have to look up the lyrics to that,
Oh,
but
that would be
I will do
sad.
that. Text me or DM me so I remember.
Okay.
Who else do we have
I'm doing it
here?
right now because I'm talking stone. Can't forget. Hang on.
Darius Munchausen is in the house. Oh, Chris Knight also has a comic book. I didn't know that. Pleasant Valley Picker has to go cook supper soon. And Ari says, I am not a number, except he got screwed by the corrector, autocorrect.
Definitely.
And that's about it. You can subscribe to Chris Knight's channel here. Thank you, Darius.
Mm-hmm.
Pleasant Valley Picker says, what a really good game. Very impressed with the tough questions. Well, thank you. Dalek 451 is in the house. He had a link, but he says, hey, all, too bad I couldn't take part in the quiz. I guess he was doing something else. So it's just free chat at this point. You guys can talk about whatever you like.
Okay, I just sent you the DM as a reminder.
Oh, okay. Cool.
That would be hilarious, man.
Pleasant Valley Picker CA says, LOL, Walken doing California Girls would be epic.
Yeah, that's what I said it was a DM.
Can you remind me of like a little bit of the lyrics in case that would like help me remember?
They used to be California girls. Used to be So when I look at the lyrics, I'm loading a bowl right now. Sorry.
Just like how it would actually sound.
East girls. East Coast girls are hip. I really dig those styles they wear.
Yeah.
East Coast girls are real. Yeah, it's not.
Dig those styles they wear.
And the Southern girls with the way they talk, they knock me out when I go down there.
Girls, the way they do there. Yeah, okay, it's kind of coming back.
The Northern farmers' daughters.
There's Northern farmer daughters.
Or the Midwest farmers' daughters really make you feel all right. And those Northern girls with the way they kiss, they keep their boyfriends warm at night.
Okay, let's take a
that's
stab.
Mostly the whiskey.
I only know the Alice Cooper lyrics.
That's a good one. School's out forever.
Yes,
I think
trashed.
this must be a different one. Yeah, that's Katy Perry. Jesus. Come on, man.
Oh, well, will the stream get hit if you play recognizable music?
No, not really karaoke style.
Yeah, please don't play music because I'll get a copyright strike.
I do hear California playing right now.
No, don't stop.
So I'm talking over really loud. Everybody talk over loud before the music stops. Okay, sorry.
Just to be careful because YouTube is picky.
Yeah.
Much as we love them, they are strict masters.
I wish they all could be California girls.
All right, let's see here. Wow, that's a lot. Okay. Well, East Coast girls are hip. I really dig those styles they wear. And the Southern girls, with the way they talk, they knock me out when I'm down there. The Midwest farmers' daughters really make you feel all right. And the Northern girls, with the way they kiss, they keep their boyfriends warm at night. I wish they all could be California girls. The West Coast has the sunshine, and the girls all get so tanned. I dig a French bikini on Hawaiian Island dolls by a palm tree in the sand. I've been all around this great big world, and I've seen all kinds of girls. Yeah, but I couldn't wait to get back to the States, back to the cutest girls in the world. This smacks a little bit of back in the USSR. I wish they all could be California girls. Girls, girls, girls. Yeah, I dig the girls. So there you go.
Nice.
Your wish is my command.
That's funny.
Very nice.
Thank you.
And I can
And welcome,
him
Small Time Republic. The Forgotten Beach Boy. Yeah.
I'm afraid I've got to pop off now.
Okay.
Is that a euphemism for something?
It is. It's a euphemism for vanish and vermouth and stuff, you know.
All right. Well,
you mean you have to toss off right time?
I do multiple times.
Yes, to toss a salad.
It's almost
Thanks for being here, Time Prophet. You are a winner. Until
Thank you.
next week, you have bragging rights, so congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you very much.
Robert.
Bye all.
See ya.
See ya. See ya.
Yeah.
Later.
And it's very rare that I get a compliment on my voice work from Ari, so I'll take it.
You should.
I actually worked on my Christopher Walken for 2 years before I broke it out in public.
Yeah, I think there's an interview somewhere of you saying that.
Yeah, it's kind of funny because when you do imitations, you have to find your way into the imitation with a vowel sound or a phrase.
Yeah.
And the one that I got for Christopher Walken was the A sound, like in man or fantastic. And that helped me get right into the thing. The other thing that is important to do a very good Christopher Walken is when he's angry, he gets very quiet. A lot of people don't do that. They just do the, broken speech in a sentence with a dramatic pause, but they don't get quiet. When he's really angry, if he's a big bad guy, like in The King of New York, and he's going to tell somebody something bad, like, I'm going to fucking kill you, he always whispers.
So he's a masterpiece.
A little bit more.
I'm scared.
Sort of. Me too.
Hey, LDG is here.
Oh, now he shows up. Gee.
I somehow managed to fix my sound issues, and you have a link if you'd like to join us on the panel for a bit.
We were talking. His ears must have been burning.
Yeah, I told you, say Prometheus 3 times, and he'll show up eventually.
Yep. We were saying.
It only took me 35 minutes to figure out what the problem was. I still don't know what it was.
So you're an hour and a half late, dude.
But I'm just glad we got it figured out. And I do apologize for the late start. It's, equipment failure, basically.
Yeah, could be worse.
And for those of you who are wondering, we did all show up early and make sure everything was fine.
For the first time I was early.
It was my fault. Yeah.
Right? No. But the point is,
it with like 2 minutes
scrambled in and found there was technical problems. Like, we did actually do the responsible thing, show up early to check everything out, and it took that long to resolve.
It was totally on my end. It was nobody's fault but mine. I do want to mention tomorrow on Masters of the Genre, 7 to 9 p.m. Central, I will be interviewing, I'm going to make myself big here. I will be interviewing Andrew Lehman and Sean Branney from the H.P. Lovecraft Historical Society.
Nice.
Cool.
I am a lifetime member.
Nice.
And this poster back here is framed, and it's from their first movie, which was a silent film, Call of Cthulhu, because it was written at the time when silent movies were around. And then their second film was The Whisperer in Darkness, which is one of my favorite movies. And it was the only technically science fiction story that H.P. Lovecraft wrote. And they actually finished the story because they needed a third act. The ending wasn't really appropriate for a film. So they wrote the third act of this H.P. Lovecraft story, and they did a great job. They sell all kinds of merchandise. They recently helped a Kickstarter to buy correspondence from a private collector who raised the price just when they got the money. And so they did another Kickstarter and asked their membership and anybody else that would listen if they would contribute to the Kickstarter. And they eventually did get those letters, and they are now in the possession of Brown University. Lovecraft was a prolific correspondent. He wrote to lots and lots of people. He wrote back to lots and lots of people. And Sean and Andrew have a podcast, which I recommend heartily, called Voluminous. and it's them reading the letters to and from H.P. Lovecraft, and it's fascinating and fun and funny, and it really gives you some insight into H.P. Lovecraft's personality, because he wrote letters kind of like he wrote his stories, full of purple prose and weird words and British spellings of things like, or Canadian, like color with a U.
There's always a U.
Yeah.
The proper way.
That's where you put the paintbrush, in the U.
And I realize it's probably
You dip it in the
we Americans that
Oh, it's
have
been
spelled it incorrectly, but anyway,
we forget actually taking the U out was actually a purposeful act on the part of authorities in the United States.
Oh,
do tell.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
to be distinctive.
So standardized spelling didn't exist until the 19th century.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, I would love to hear this conversation, but I got to take off.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I got to run to the store. I forgot to pick up dinner tonight. Oops.
Well, thanks for being here.
Yeah, nice talking to you, Who.
One of the reasons that it even exists.
Yeah, have a good one.
Next time at Cardinal. Later, weirdos.
And you got 3
see ya.
points, so you almost won.
Yeah, so close.
We'll see
I
you
have
next
one
time.
before in the past.
Bye.
Good night.
Later.
See ya.
And Brian Hepburn is in the house. Hello, Brian.
Hail, Brian.
Good day, Brian.
Color Out of Space, yes.
That was a pretty good movie.
So he spells it with a U as well. So what was the reason, Yvonne?
Well, that was my point, that H.P. Lovecraft used some British spellings, and in Voluminous, the podcast where they read his correspondence, the way he writes, just to friends, is very similar to the way he wrote his short stories, full of adverbs and adjectives and purple prose, and it's fun, it's funny, it's a great podcast. It's called Voluminous. Wherever you get your podcatcher, I recommend it thoroughly. It's a lot of fun, and they're going to be on tomorrow. Then Wednesday on Into the Fringe, Micah Hanks will be my guest. And he has his own podcast. Actually, I think he does 5 podcasts. Middle Theory, The Micah Hanks Show, which used to be called The Gralien Report. Bigfoot Tracks. The 7th something audio journal. It's like his archaeology podcast. And one more that I'm spacing. But I'm a member of his extra content. It's X or Enigmas, where he does every week he does more content, and it really pays off. He's extremely knowledgeable about not just UFOs or UAP, but also, every kind of paranormal thing. He's an expert. He's written several books. He's a great guest, and actually he's going to be a recurring guest, kind of like Albert Rosales. So look forward to that. And then this is really big news that I'm breaking here for the first time. On the 18th, Mike Barra will be my guest on Into the Fringe. Mike Barra co-wrote Dark Mission with Richard C. Hoagland, and he's been on Ancient Aliens and all those History Channel shows, and he's written at least
dozens of
5
questions
other
for him.
books. Say again?
Yeah.
I have dozens of questions for him.
Fantastic. Well done.
We'll definitely be in the chat.
Read that
on
book
the 18th.
recently,
So, yeah, you did finish that recently, right?
I did.
And welcome, Lawrence Martin. Hello.
So about the color thing.
Yeah.
So standardized spellings didn't really exist until the 18th century. Noah Webster was really a pioneer of this, and he made a dictionary precisely for the reason that he feared that in the future people would try to change the meanings of words in order to undermine the Constitution. So
Weird.
Profit on top of everything else.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
he also believed that it was appropriate that Americans should have their own spellings of words, not only official spellings, but they shouldn't necessarily be the same as British spellings. And so he removed from a lot of words letters he considered superfluous, in the U in color, favor, flavor, and he also removed the extra M and the E from program.
Right.
And other words like that. He made judgment calls, and he put them in this official dictionary.
All for a dictionary.
Prior to Noah Webster, people who made dictionaries did it to catalog what was, rather than to say, hey, here's the official way. So the OED, the whole philosophy behind the OED is different. The OED merely attempts to capture the first usage of a word in English and what it meant at the time it was used. But what they don't do is try to say these are the proper words and these are the proper spellings. They're more cataloging history than they are setting out some kind of rule for the language. But it was only after Noah Webster that the idea of standardized spellings for words came to be a thing. Prior to that, people spelled how they thought was phonetic in their own time. This is one of the reasons why it's possible to reconstruct old accents from hundreds of years ago, is you get a lot of clues from how people chose to spell things. It's not the only piece of the puzzle, but it's a very important piece of the puzzle. Also, in different eras, people who cared about the language wrote about how things were pronounced. So a lot of data comes from that.
So I have a question for all of you guys. I'm going to make myself big here for a reason. You guys are all familiar with the unboxing, correct?
Of course.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
The unboxing.
Oh, wow.
Holy unboxing. Oh, my
This is a
God.
box that I got today. This is a box that I got today. It's really heavy. And I wanted to take a poll of you guys on the panel of whether I should open it now here on Cardinal Sin and Friends, or if I should do an unboxing video later.
Ooh.
Ooh. Is this your 100th unboxing?
No. It's pretty close though. If I did an
Are those
unboxing episode, let me double check here real quick.
So fun fact, I had a job writing contract proposals for the British Ministry of Defense, which meant I had to write everything in standard British English. And I still have to stop myself from putting U's in color, favor, flavor, and honor.
Favorite, color, favorite, yeah.
That's interesting.
Just do it.
And it's supposed to be Canadian too.
Of course, if you look at a modern American dictionary, those spellings are considered alternatives. So usually when people call me out on that stuff, I say, check your dictionary.
Okay, so if I did do a separate unboxing show for this box, God, it would be number 97.
Okay. All right.
Open it.
Is it beach sand?
Open it.
Okay, so Canadian Spider-Man says open it.
Did you order a sandbox?
Open. I must know.
I really have no idea what
From the way you're handling it, it's too heavy to be a computer case.
Yeah, it's not.
Is it a small child from Uganda?
To be honest, I'm not really sure what it is. Which is part of the mystique of the unboxing.
I sponsored a child and they sent it to me.
So Canadian Spider-Man says, "Let's unbox it." What are the rest of your
I agree.
ideas?
Open it.
So that's 3 to open.
Yes.
And Polly from Latino Slant is
Hey,
in the house.
Polly. How you
Check
doing,
your
bro?
DMs, please,
Come on.
Polly.
Oh, anti-derivative Jill's here.
Anti-derivative Jill.
Yay.
Ari says it should be a separate show. And, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the one, the only Latino Slant.
Hey.
Hey, man.
Hey, Polly.
Hey, Polly.
Good to see you, man.
Hello.
Good to see you.
Congratulations, Gil. Congratulations, man.
Awesome.
Thanks.
What's
For
happening,
what?
panel? What's up?
Yeah, good to have
What are you congratulating me for?
Didn't you hit your 700 million stream subscribers?
That was a couple of weeks ago.
Wait, what is this party for?
This is Cardinal Sin and
Rangers
Friends
Trivia.
Trivia Smackdown.
Oh,
So
wait,
the first
made it to
hour,
Sunday.
we play the Trivia Smackdown game. In the second hour, we just chat about pop culture or whatever we want.
So then I don't have to be here?
You don't have to, but I'd like you to be here.
I'm trying to rush to get back to make your 700 party. I guess I'm a few weeks late.
Yeah. We're planning the 800 subscriber
Just glad you're
party
here, man.
because
Yeah.
let's see. I am
think you're at
at
740.
Yeah, either way,
741
it's-
subscribers.
Thanks for the invite. What's going on, man?
We're just shooting the breeze,
I was just speculating on how they couldn't find anybody more British than Ncuti Gatwa to be Doctor Who. Because, I mean,
Who?
Ncuti Gatwa is peak
Oh,
British,
yeah,
I got to
yeah.
tell you.
What was he in?
I don't know, but he's,
Nothing.
he's got a Bantu name, and so that just says British all over it,
Mm-hmm.
What's an unknown actor, right?
Apparently he's on some grooming TV series in Scotland.
Grooming?
Did you say a
What does
groovy
that mean?
TV
Grooming,
series?
no, grooming.
Like a
as in
dog show?
grooming. Yeah.
Oh, I see.
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I had to sit there and wonder for a second.
He's in a show. Apparently he was in a show called Sex Educations, and he's a gay guy. So tell me there's no grooming involved.
No. Don't be silly.
He's black and gay?
Yeah. He isn't even
all the
slightly
vodka.
British.
What's the actor's
He's
name?
even a little bit British. He's just
What's the actor's name?
Ncuti Gatwa. Nchuti I believe it is.
Ncuti
Gatwa.
Gatwa.
It's pronounced Ncuti.
That's
but
official.
at least he pronounces
Yeah,
it Ncuti,
it's
but I
official.
think it would be Ncuti.
Okay, all right.
We got lots of people saying hi to Polly in the chat.
Hey, everybody.
The
What's
Real
love?
Review 3000
What's
is
love?
in the house.
He turned down Captain Britain for that, I guess.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
exactly.
No, I'm just
Nchuti got.
I understand now that if you send Doctor Who $20,000 in Target gift cards, he'll secure your portion of a $30 million estate.
Darius Munchausen says, I'm really glad the Sunday show has returned. Cardinal Sin. I met a lot of great people on your Sunday show. Well, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad it's back too. I'm not sure. I'll ask you guys who participated in the Trivia Smackdown. Did you think that the questions were of the same caliber as usual, or were they less good or better? What are your thoughts?
I
Better
wasn't so much
and-
concerned about the questions as your skill at tallying.
Well, I have everything
The
right
questions
here.
are always good.
Yeah, but
questions.
I smacked down 3 times. None of them got the answer, but somehow I ended up with 2 points. So I know your arithmetic ain't that good.
You smacked 3 times.
Yeah. So that should have been 3 points there, and I got at least one question right.
No, if they don't get the question right, there's no negative points assigned. If they get the question right, they get 2 points.
Right, but if they get the question wrong, you're supposed to get the point. That was always the rule before.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I was always fuzzy on that.
the way we played it today,
Always
everybody played by the same rule. So
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm new at it.
just
so
like,
I
what's the
wouldn't
point
know.
of smacking down then?
I'll
Gotta bother.
go back to that. As a matter of fact,
Yeah.
I'll change that in the rules right now.
Yvonne was paying attention all this time. I was always fuzzy on that. I just took it for granted that somebody knew what the shit.
You know, when we got to the end and I heard the tally, I'm like, wow, has he gotten any sleep in the last week?
Yeah. Yeah, you'd be surprised, actually.
I know he doesn't do any dope because he lives
Hey,
in Kansas, but, you know.
Welcome, Dalek.
That's not necessarily the case. I might do dope.
None that we would admit to on the air.
No, but I mean...
Yeah, considering where you live.
It's not impossible
that's good.
that I could do dope living in Kansas.
I
It
wouldn't
would
I
just
wouldn't
be illegal.
incriminate you, sir.
Yes, no. I will not incriminate myself. In fact, I believe that is my Fifth Amendment right.
I do not mind incriminating myself, but it's legal here.
Let's see.
Yeah.
But if you must, edibles are much safer than smoking. Smoking just of anything. Yeah.
Incorrectly or pass for... let me see how to word that. Or
Hey,
if I
Paulie.
answer incorrectly.
Yes.
I'd like to. What is your thoughts about the two MGM executives flying off to what, Amazon? I mean,
I don't know. I
flying
was
off
just
to another.
Yeah. I don't know about that. I was just reading up on the actor, kind of catching up. I'm unplugged for a couple days, but just reading up on this actor, and it seems Russell T. Davies is very excited to have him on. And it looks like he's an award-winning actor. He's been he's won stuff, been nominated for stuff, so I don't think that's a bad thing. He's Scottish, and it seems that he's a very he's got a lot. If you're nominated in drama and then also nominated for your comedic performance, it shows that you have a lot of range.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, all right, well, I like that it's kind of an unknown, but someone who's got some acting chops. Oh.
And happens to tick all the boxes of the woke stuff.
I can't answer that until I see it.
No, I agree.
Yeah, I mean...
But he does happen to tick the boxes of the diversity initiative.
Although, as him personally.
Since Bad Wolf Productions, Russell T. Davis's company, was bought by Sony, hopefully, it's going to go back to being good Doctor Who. There's a chance, a significant chance. There's also a significant chance.
Gil,
that it could
I
continue
see
to
things
be woke.
differently, so I can't say I'm. To me, it's always I'm always want to see let me see the work.
No,
and,
I understand, and I agree with you. I'm just saying there's a significant chance that it'll be kind of back to normal Doctor Who, and there's also a significant chance that it'll be woke, but I don't think so.
Well, with Russell T, he's got I was watching his other show. What was it called? Very British Scandal. Has anyone seen those?
Kinda.
No. So it's 2 seasons, and the first season was out a few years ago with Hugh Grant, and that young actor from James Bond. He plays the young Q in James. You know that actor, that little skinny dude.
Yeah,
he's in this, and it's a really good show. It's a drama, but it deals with historical people that this guy try to kill his gay lover. And I didn't know anything about this history, whatever. This guy Hugh Grant's character was in line to be the next prime minister. This scandal killed him, obviously, in the 70s.
Hugh
very well
Grant?
done.
Did you say Hugh Grant?
Hugh Grant played the lead character.
Who's Hugh Grant?
Yeah, Hugh Grant.
Hugh Grant.
I know Hugh Laurie and Richard E. Grant. I've never heard of Hugh Grant.
Hugh Grant was before.
Hugh Grant was the guy he married Elizabeth Hurley shortly, and then he fooled around on her with a
Why on God's green earth would you fool around if you're married to her?
All right.
Hugh Grant got infamous with a
Hugh Grant was
Hugh
Grant was the guy from Four Weddings and a Funeral.
Yeah.
That's right.
Who you're talking about?
And then he was a prime minister in Love Actually. He's been in a lot of stuff.
He was in The Curse of Fatal Death as one of the doctors for like 3 minutes.
He was.
Well,
yes.
I think going back to Russell T Davies is that we don't know what kind of Russell we're gonna get. If we get this Russell that did this limited series, and I haven't seen a new season of it came out. Doctor Who should be much better off than it was before.
And don't forget Torchwood, and that was amazing. That was
Torchwood
really
was
good.
Decent. You're right.
Yeah,
man.
Paulie, the one thing I remember thinking to myself during the Russell T Davies era of Doctor Who was, if they could turn the gay down just a little, that would be cool.
Yeah.
I realize that he's gay, but he's,
a bit flamboyantly gay.
A great writer. He is a bit flamboyant. He's not like fabulous or anything, but he's just what is needed for Doctor Who at this point. And because his company Bad Wolf somehow wrested creative control away from the BBC, which is really good news, before Sony bought Bad Wolf, and Sony tends not to do the woke thing either, I have very high hopes, but low expectations.
Yeah.
I don't want to be crushed, if it's not good. But, Paulie, I will wait until after I've seen it to make a decision, of course.
Well, I mean, I understand the immediate reaction to, from people in the Fellowship, from people who are real fans, that are loyal. I understand that knee-jerk reaction where, like, if it's going to be, they're casting this or casting that, it's gonna be awful. It's gonna be woke. I get it. It's just, kind of seeing how the industry runs and with experience with.
That was my reaction.
What's that?
What you were just saying about this that
It'll probably be woke.
Yeah, that was my reaction.
And what if he has a gay
Derivative
companion?
Jill makes a good point that all of his awards are for his Netflix show.
I think it was a BAFTA, and it was another.
He got a
one.
BAFTA.
Yeah,
that's a big deal.
I saw the trailer for that show.
Then again, Brie Larson won an Oscar, so
I wouldn't ban that.
Yeah.
Well, listen, for me, because it's gay or because there's a gay character or because there's someone who happens to be gays in it, play whatever, I don't give a shit. If it's good, that's what matters first. And I say the same thing on my channel when I'm covering new characters where they put a Latino in the lead or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I am excited for it, but if I don't like it, I'll burn it down. I'm gonna talk.
Sure,
I'm gonna talk about it.
If it's Star Trek Discovery, you're gonna mow it over with a caterpillar.
Well, I mean, look, I'm just being honest, right? I don't have a problem with content that's necessarily gay or I don't know what.
Right.
If it's compelling to where
as long as it's not a lecture,
Absolutely. No.
As long as it's not a finger wagging, white man bad lecture,
No.
And the question of why
and of course, like you were saying before, it has to have a good story. Storytelling.
Well, we could go. I mean, that's a big conversation as to why. Correct? Like
why?
Why can't they just create something new?
Intention.
Why can't they just create something new? Why do they got to
Because
mess
there's
with
no
this?
more creativity left in Hollywood whatsoever. Everything is
Insurance companies don't want to bank
rewritten,
on something new.
repolished.
I think the reason for that
That's actually not
is-
true comic relief, but we can
I
we
think
can
the
talk about that
reason
in a minute.
for that idea, let's say, is that Hollywood is incredibly ageist. They've become less ageist as
Nice,
far as
nice cup.
actors go, but like all the suits at the networks and the
Cheers.
streaming services are
cheers
basically kids right out of college.
Ting.
The
Cheers.
executives are they have no creative anything.
I'm sorry, I just know that was
bean
Canadian
counters.
Spider-Man. What's up, brother?
Yeah, hey, Polly.
That's
We've
great
streamed
to
before
see you.
occasionally, I think.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, good to see you.
Ageism is a huge thing for actors in the business
Maybe
as
now
well,
you reckon.
and in particular for women, it's a mother. Because
Oh, yeah.
once you're past a certain age, you're not that woman that everyone wants to be with. You're that grandmother, and imagine that time span of waiting for roles.
Thank
you. Miss Slan has been lucky to where she keeps working, she keeps getting roles, but ageism is a big, even ageism like against like people like Clint Eastwood, like, oh, why is he still doing shit? You hear that. That's ageism, man. That's a big deal.
Not against Patrick Stewart, though, somehow.
Well, because
he's useful.
They asked him probably a dozen times after Next Generation to come back, and he said no. And this time, he agreed because he would have creative control. And an actor has no business in a writer's room. I'm sorry. Because he admitted he never watched Star Trek: The Next Generation.
Most
actors don't watch their content, what they've done, because they spent a week filming an episode and they don't want to go through that again. You know, that's very common.
Yeah, Johnny Depp has never seen Pirates of the Caribbean. Didn't he just admit that?
No,
I think
that's right.
so.
Yeah, he said that
But
on the stand.
he's a brilliant actor that portrays that character really well. He's capable of doing a really good British accent, which most American actors cannot do.
Because they're not trained properly.
Correct. Not like British actors or
No.
Commonwealth actors.
No, like Gil, as you know, Miss Slant is has been trained since as a teenager. And when got her master's and everything. I mean, Broadway, off Broadway. I mean, it takes so much work to be a trained actor, and that's not a guarantee of success. So a lot of these kids,
back
a lot
in
of
the
these kids
studio era, they used to make the movie stars sing and dance. They had to be able to sing and dance, and of course, if they were gay, they paired them up with a member of the opposite sex to be seen going in and out of clubs and parties and stuff like that.
Hey, Cardinal.
Yeah,
that still happens.
Well, but it's not a studio system anymore.
It still happens.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, like, yeah. Hey, what's that? What shirt are you wearing, brother?
Me?
Yeah.
Canadian?
Film Threat?
No, Gil. Is that Film Threat?
Yeah.
Nice.
I've got a Cardinal Sin shirt on.
Yes, the unboxing T-shirt.
That's right.
Are you a big fan of gore or what?
To whom are you talking?
Talking to Cardinal Sin, Film Threat.
Oh, Chris Gore? Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Well, thank
Very
you
nice.
for modeling that shirt. Canadian
Hey,
Spider-Man.
I'll do a wardrobe change later to one of the other shirts if you give me the command. Not
You
that I've got too much
you may
longer. I
change
probably-
shirts now.
I got about maybe 15 more minutes. I got some
You
obligations.
may change
Happy Mother's
shirts
Day.
now.
I will.
Do it.
Do it. Do it.
Do it now.
It's not a tumor.
Hurry
so many
up and
choices.
change the shirt.
Darius Munchausen
choices to
says, the
choose
main
from.
complaint I've heard about Jody was that, quote, the doctor is a man, unquote. The doctor is a man again. I will give him a chance. Good. Darius Munchausen says, what about Patrick McGowan? Well, he can't play the doctor because he's been dead for many years, so.
Dig up the corpse. Come on.
Hey guys,
Animate him. Control it
Cardinal.
like the puppet he should be.
Yes, Gap Stargate. Looks like you have to be
Yeah,
on your way, right?
Yeah, thanks for having me on. I've been looking forward to this return for so much. I was like, I want to be on this show, so thanks for having me
being
on.
here.
Well, thanks for being on, man.
Yeah, nice to meet you, Cap.
Take care, Stargate.
Yeah, nice to meet everybody.
Is
And
there anything
hopefully,
you'd like to plug
you know,
before you go?
We got After the Lunch coming up next Sunday, and we're going to travel to Budapest, Hungary for a Stargate superfan.
Oh,
And we're going to interview her. And there may be some things brewing with Captain Trek. Captain Fandom Nerd. He changed his name.
Yeah, he probably.
And then
Captain Trek
hopefully...
changed his name?
Yeah, Captain Trek changed. Well, he changed it again to Captain Fandom Nerd, and he did a poll. Apparently,
It's a horrible
Strange New
name.
Worlds.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh!
Strange.
Speak of the
Hey,
devil.
Strange
Gil,
New Worlds.
Check your chat.
Check your chat, bro.
Yeah. How cool is that? Hey, Chris.
I told my boy is wearing your shirt, and he's got a great channel, and I said, make sure you come and say hi. And look, he just said hi.
Big fan of Chris.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we've been doing a lot of fun stuff together. I think I've met my match as far as someone who loves movies as more than I do.
Yeah.
He's great, man. He's great, and he does a in person like almost once a week. They go see films at the AMC in Burbank, so I try to make those every now and then. So, thanks a lot, Chris.
I'm in heavy admiration over him for his respect of Canadian television and how I forget what it's called, but the Communications Commission, whatever. They have a
Chris.
20%.
You've got mail. If you want to check your email.
20% Canadian content, i.e., CanCon.
Mm.
Yeah. Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
Darius Munchausen is
so entertaining Canadian content.
Darius Munchausen is correcting me. I said actors don't belong in the writer's room. What about Patrick McGowan? Patrick McGowan's kind of a different case because he created The Prisoner. He was the highest paid actor in the UK because of being on Danger Man or Secret Agent here in the States. He turned down the role of James Bond twice, but he recommended his friend Sean Connery.
He did too.
He turned it down because he's literally more Catholic than the Pope, or he was anyway. He didn't want to kiss any woman that wasn't his wife. He even kind of shied away from physical contact with women who weren't his wife, and he didn't want to carry a gun because he said, quote, James Bond is a murderer, unquote. So I think Patrick McGowan is an exception to the rule.
There's probably a few more than that, but I would tend to agree. I also would say a lot of actors don't want to write. They just want, good dialogue, and they don't want to look bad. But, from like Lucille Ball to modern actors that have executive producer deals that have their hands in the writing and creating. There's actually a lot of actors that are part of the writing process, bro.
I just wish Akiva Goldsman would go away.
Well, he was never an actor.
No, but
and
he's
what
not
about
much of a writer either.
Well, yeah.
It
wasn't.
Weren't some of the actors on Red Dwarf the writers as well?
What about Red Dwarf?
Weren't the actors? The actors were the writers as well. I was just watching one of the DVDs you sent me, Carlos.
Robert Llewellyn wrote an episode, but the actors in Red Dwarf weren't the writers.
Okay, Trailer Park Boys.
They did go on to write books about Red Dwarf, and Chris Berry, who plays Rilla, did the audiobooks for Red Dwarf, and he was able to do all the accents. He was able to speak like Robert Llewellyn.
He
did.
Yeah, he was pretty good that way.
Able to do.
I just watched an episode today where he imitated them.
You know.
Oh yeah.
Sort of lazy Dave Lister.
Well, I can find I notice though sometimes
I need a cootie. What am I going to do without a cootie?
Hey,
so he did
Cardinal,
all those voices in the audiobooks really well.
Tom Hardy,
I believe,
got a writer's credit for Carnage.
Really?
Yeah. Whether I didn't mind the second one, but he did get like a co-writer's or story credit for the second one. He's more involved. Like there's certain actors, like I said, they'll get more involved with certain projects.
Yeah, I mean, I find that some actors are part of the creative process because they're also bringing a character to life. You know, I mean,
Simon Pegg.
Just as an example, I mean, like I actually was part of a movie that was surprise never got released. It was called The Hunting Vacuum, but and I believe it was a Bollywood film. But anyway, I played Haunting Vacuum because it was actually an anti-drugs story, you know, because like, you know, somebody the main character's in jail, and then they get out, and then they're trying not to, you know, not to have anything to do with drugs, but then of course the lifestyle pulls them back into it.
Mm-hmm.
And
every time I think I get out, they pull me back in.
Oh, you did not start with Godfather 3. I will kill you.
And anyway, I was playing a cashier, and and one of the things I noted, like, you know, since I was a cashier, I mean, like, you know, every cashier, I mean, like when you type in on the cash register, you know, like then you kind of hear that, and then also like the drawer kind of, you know, pops open. Yeah. But I saw that they just had like a computer, you know, in a little cash drawer. But I mean, like the cash drawer didn't, you know, I mean, it was just, you know, literally just sort of makeshift. So I was like, So like so what I did was I improvised. You know,
ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stream, Chris Gore.
Hey, folks.
Oh,
hey, what's going on?
Hey, Chris.
Everybody.
Whoa.
Hey, Chris. Nice shirt, Cardinal Sin. Loving it.
Thank you.
That's awesome. You got it. Oh man, I love your the lighting and everything. You got a better setup than I have.
He's got such a cool setup,
man. That's very nice.
I'm trying to figure it out.
Let's yeah.
Nice.
What I miss? Paulie was texting me saying, "Hey, you got to check this out," and then I'm just, dude, guys, I'm like tortured on deadline for some stuff. So this is really just a pop in to say hello. I'd stay longer if I could, but just want to say hi.
To see you, man.
Good to meet you.
Well, while you're here, Chris, I wanted to show you something just in case this changes your mind. We've had a back and forth about me sending Chris some Film Threat magazines for him to sign for me and then send back.
Happy to do it. Yeah.
And I just wanted to show you the volume of what we're talking about.
Wow.
That's one.
That's amazing. Oh, dude, that's super rare. You know, can I tell you something about that? Okay, in the center of that,
I'm still making my point.
Holy crap!
I have that one signed by John Waters. Oh my God, Double Dragon!
Wow,
it's a double dragon.
Double dragon! Oh man,
nice.
Check this out.
Oh, that one is one of the most rare issues. I think there are only like 1,000 of those printed.
Right.
I've never
Holy
seen
shit.
these before.
Look at you. Look at
I
you.
didn't even know they existed.
Oh my god, oh, dude, you got the whole collection. This is great.
I told you I'm a big fan, man.
Dude, those are like, wow, the 90s, and you've got some going back to the 80s. Also, I have to
Bloody
compliment you.
microphone.
The Jenny Agutter poster is awesome.
Thanks.
Big fan of Jenny. Look at that. Oh man.
Ooh.
Oliver Stone was like a big fan of the mag, which was weird to discover. Wow.
Yeah, that Jenny poster's pretty hot.
Hell yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, you got that's awesome. It's funny because you'll see them pop up every once in a while used on Amazon and on eBay. So yeah, there you go. 10-year. Wow. 10-year anniversary issue.
Dude, do you have this kind of collection at all, Chris?
I've got that kind of collection, but I only have like one or two of every issue. I sold them off to some dealer because I had like boxes and boxes of old issues. I sold them off to a dealer, and they're like out in the ether. Oh my god, that Spielberg one. That's hilarious. Holy cow. Yep. Oh, Hideous Mutant Freaks. Red Letter Media talked about that issue actually when they talked about.
I love Film Threat.
Oh, that's cool. Ren and Stimpy. Oh man,
that's a great one. I love that one.
That one was awesome.
We're just gonna right now, guys. Let's just be like, ooh.
How cool is that?
That's fantastic. Wow.
I love the Super Suckers. I have all their albums.
Oh, that's fantastic.
But wait, there's more.
Oh man, yeah. These are all the like, yeah. This is the old school back from the '90s. It's hilarious. I mean, first of all, that's the first issue that was done by Larry Flint. We did a whole thing on child stuff.
Damn.
This is why I want to interview you on my channel on Masters of the
let's
Genre.
do it. Let's do it.
Yeah,
I can't do it today. I'm actually
not today.
I'm working on the script for our award show that Paulie's going to go to. So, oh wow, that was the very last.
Beautiful.
With Courtney Love on the cover.
She has such a love-hate with her. Get it?
Yeah, she's.
And I love the Film Threat video guide.
Oh, Film Threat video guide. I think people like more than even Film Threat.
Oh God, that's cool.
Todd Phillips gave me shit.
I like
about
them
that
equally.
long story, but it's in the Film Threat documentary. I'm working on the script for our award show, and I have to have it done today. And that's like
No, we don't have to do it today.
Yeah. I can't.
But we could do it like a week from tomorrow if you're free.
Probably after his award show.
After the award
Cardinal.
show for sure.
Yeah.
Nice.
But between now and the award
This
show,
is a really great episode.
Oh my God. Was that the Corman?
That's the Corman. I was on the set.
Oh man.
For the 2 weeks
That's nice.
that they shot.
Wow. Yeah.
I'm such a
Cardinal Sin
Fantastic
is
Four fan.
OG Film Threat. Big
That's a
time.
whole other story. Yep. Dazed and Confused, man.
Oh,
Richard Linklater,
dude.
one of my favorite Linklater movies.
Yeah, what did you think of Boyhood?
I loved it. I thought it was great. Like,
Really?
Like, yeah, no, I really liked it. Just the whole concept of like.
Oh,
sort
the
of
concept
documentary.
is great, but
Yeah, I mean, like, look, it could have been different, but I did just like conceptually speaking, you check in with this kid like over the course of a decade. Yeah, that one was good.
yeah, concept-wise, it is extraordinary. Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I mean, it was almost like part documentary, right? Because the kid kind of changed along with it.
Yeah, the kid was a trip. Yeah.
Yeah, but no, it's that was great. Oh, that one was great. I got in trouble for that.
Oh, really?
I had two extras from the set of Batman Returns write an article, and the Warner Brothers press, like I was like deleted from their media list.
You got canceled back when it was cool.
Yeah. Well, I was getting canceled left and right, but by people that I don't give a shit about. But who cares? But yeah, no, I'd love to do an interview. Oh yeah, Clive, oh, man, those are the like pre Larry Flint issues. Like there are not many copies of those.
I like Slacker as well.
Yeah, the Twin Peaks one, that one is super rare. So that was one of our
I just
best
wanted
ones.
to make sure you knew what you were getting into, Chris.
Oh yeah, this is great.
That's a lot of autographs.
No, I'm happy to do it, but I don't want to ruin the issues either.
No. What I'm going to do is I'm going to send you a silver Sharpie like this
Cool.
one.
Cool.
And you just sign it really big and messy on the front cover.
All right,
and
well,
that'll make me totally geek out.
I'll do it in the blank space. What blank space is available?
Nah, just do it on the cover. It's fine.
Cool. Hey, I got to run, but I just want to say hi, and I will be on this channel doing your show.
Yeah.
And we could do a
Awesome,
live interview,
man.
whatever you want. But after my award show, the award show is May 21st. It's the only award show you can get a ticket to. So you can buy a ticket to Award This if you go to awardthis.com, and you get a big gift bag filled with lots of free stuff, and then there's free drinks. What could be wrong with that? So there you go.
And I will be there as well.
You can never go wrong with free drinks.
Free drinks. So if you want to go to this award show, you'll be surrounded by indie filmmakers and actors and comedians. So yeah,
this dork.
If you can get there, it's in Santa Ana, California at the Frida Cinema. So check it out.
Yeah.
Cardinal Sin, I'm going to take off. Paulie, thank you for letting me know about this, and have a great rest of your Sunday. I got to finish this script by tomorrow, or I'm dead meat.
All right, man. Thanks for popping in.
Talk to you in a few
good
days.
show.
Yeah, thanks.
Good
Talk
to see you, man.
to you guys later. Take care.
We'll be in touch.
Thanks. Awesome.
Thank you, Chris.
Yeah.
And Polly, thanks very much for doing that. I appreciate it.
Well, you're stand-up dude, and I was like, you don't just wear any shirt frivolously. So I'm like, oh shit. And like I was telling you, me and Chris have been like, kind of just, doing more projects, doing stuff. It's like, let me see what he's up to right now. And
yeah,
that was
you had him
like,
on your channel,
come
right?
on by, man. Come and say hi.
Wow.
'cause you guys are the real deal. Fuck.
Well, it's interesting. I emailed him, I think, earlier today or yesterday. I don't remember which one.
Really?
And
That's funny.
he and I have a lot in common. We both had fanzines to start out with.
Uh-huh.
My zine was just a punk rock fanzine.
Bro.
But his turned into Film Threat, and mine stopped.
Did you see the new Pistol trailer?
Yeah, I won't be watching it.
You don't like Danny Boyle?
No, I do, but they went behind John Lydon's back when he found out about it.
Mm-hmm.
They weren't interested in any creative input from him, and it was basically just a cash grab on the part of the other Pistols. And John Lydon kept saying they would be nothing without me. I am the Sex Pistols. And he mentioned that none of them went on to do anything important. And he went on to do Public Image Limited, which was important. Now, in their defense, Steve Jones put out Fire and Gasoline, a really great solo album.
Yep.
And I think he's a DJ too.
And producer.
Yeah. And Glenn Matlock played all of the stuff on the bass that Sid Vicious is.
Well, the reasons why you said, that's why I do want to at least see the first episode. And it's Danny Boyle. But I hear you, man. I've been doing some punk videos. I don't know if you've checked them out. I'll send you a link. I did one on the plugs.
Yeah, I think I saw that.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah,
cool. I did not know that you had a punk zine, dude. That is extraordinary. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you heard Cardinal Sin play punk songs on the drums?
I know he's a drummer because we talked about Bugs Gonzalez.
Yeah. And occasionally he sings.
Jumbo.
Yeah, and Bugs is I want to get him back on the show. But so yeah, no, I do know about Gil's talents. And pregnant pause.
Oh crap, guys! I got to. If you're going to be back in an hour, okay. But I mean, my phone's about to power off. I got 30 seconds. I just want to simply say, Paulie,
thanks for being on, man.
Paulie, I'm going to try and get a copy of my book in your hands because I like.
We need to get you on the viewpoint. We need to promote your book, and I need to read it first. Okay,
Later,
I have
Rod.
to read it.
Yes, definitely. Thanks, guys.
Okay.
See you in a bit.
See you, Rod.
Bye. But yeah, I was in like between 2 and 3 dozen punk bands back in the day, including studio projects.
Wow.
And I usually can pull up one, but now when I try to add a video clip, it says software director startup repair, and then it gives me a spinning wheel, and I can't do it. So if you check out my Midnight to Midnight playlist, Polly, that's my late night show. It's not a 24-hour show. It's just named after a Psychedelic Furs song. And I play a lot of my music, including music videos, on that show.
You know, I know we're going off topic a little bit, but if it's open chat,
it's open chat.
We were driving back from the weekend, and a Nirvana song came on, and I hadn't heard Nirvana on the radio like that in like years.
Right.
It sounded so good because music has been so bad. I remember though when it came out, when they hit #1, it's like that was the end of punk. It was when Nirvana.
Well, to a degree. I mean,
right. Yeah. What do you think about that?
Yesterday, I attended a show by the band Field Day, which are members of Dag Nasty, Peter Cortner, the singer, and Doug Carrion, who used to play for the Descendants as well.
Wow.
And I interviewed them for my fanzine at the Outhouse. It's a venue that's semi-famous out of town. It's east of Lawrence by 4 miles. And let me back up. When Bad Religion was here, I had Brian Baker sign my Minor Threat records. And I waited outside in the cold because I didn't want to bother him because I know they have to shower and eat. And finally he came out and he was like, dude, I was just watching, The Late Show with Jon Stewart. You should have knocked or something. And while he was signing my albums, I mentioned that I interviewed Dag Nasty in the bathroom of the Outhouse, but I couldn't remember why. And he said, without missing a beat, because it was the quietest place.
Always.
And I was like, oh, duh.
Right.
And then I thought, wait a minute. He remembers me and the interview that we did 35 years later. In between those two things, how many people has he met? How many people has he done interviews with? And Peter Cortner and Doug Carrion remembered me also from the show last night. And so I'm going to be doing a show called I'm With the Band, and they're going to be my first interview. The whole band.
Yep. I love it. I'd love it. Let me know if I can help you, get some other acts you can interview.
Sure. Do you know Dying of Cancer?
No.
From 45 Grade?
We can talk off him, but I know other peeps, if you're interested, I always like hooking up. I have a video that I got to finish. Yeah. I think you're gonna like this gentleman. He's in several bands right now. Have you ever heard of a band called Los Abandoned?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna hit you up. I'll hit you up.
Cool.
Yeah,
I
man.
appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, I always love sharing good music, movies, TV show. You know how that goes, guys.
Yeah.
Yep.
And probably easier than this link is just going to youtube.com/cardinalsin and going to the Midnight to Midnight playlist.
So you guys seen anything good? How about Comic Relief or Dalek? You guys seen anything you can recommend?
You mean streaming wise?
Yeah, anything like anything new, not old.
I really liked Reacher. I thought Reacher was excellent.
I heard Reacher was pretty good. God. Yeah, you know, I've been watching a lot of old TV like The Saint and Outer Limits, you know, from the 60s.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say, those are both from the 60s.
Yeah, I know.
As new stuff goes, I did watch Severance.
The Northman.
Have you seen Severance?
No.
Severance. Who's in
Severance is definitely worth a watch.
Okay. I'll write that down.
Severance
That's
is
on
very
Apple
cool.
TV, right?
Yeah.
Chuck.
The Northman is a heck of a good movie too.
Yeah, I really want to see The Northman.
Yeah, it's violent. There's like graphic beheadings, and it's well done. I saw it with my brother, and it's a very like guys bonding, gruesome movie.
Speaking of brothers, Ari says, Polly, you should watch 1883.
I've seen it. I'm probably going to see it again.
Cool.
That was my favorite television show of last year.
Awesome.
Well, I guess technically it came out. I think it came out late last year, but it's devastating great Western television with Sam Elliott. Oh man!
Oh, anything with Sam Elliott.
I highly recommend 1883.
Have you
Comic
seen
Relief?
Brockmire?
I think you'll like it.
1883. Cool.
Have you seen Brockmire?
I have not. Is that good?
Yeah, but it's not really my kind of humor, I think.
Well, always give the first pilot a chance, Brockmire.
Oh, I've watched seasons of Brockmire. I own Brockmire.
Well, I'd say I'll give
on
one or
Doomcock's
two episodes a
recommendation.
chance.
Let's
say again.
Going through the Orville, getting through season 2. That's pretty good. I'm going to be starting. What was it called? UFO, which was an older British series. God, let me think. What else?
Can I
I
make?
mean,
a
I could
confession?
recommend Chuck from a few years ago. That was pretty good.
Which one?
Chuck.
Zachary
Levi.
Oh yeah, he's a good actor.
Yeah, that was a really good series. Really like.
I have to make a confession. I've never seen Picard, The Expanse, or The Orville.
You should see The
Expanse is
and The
pretty good.
Orville.
Which one should I start off with?
I wouldn't.
Don't
bother
do
with
Picard. You'll want to smack yourself, in the face several times.
Actually,
before
that's
watching.
a very good
I
point
saw
he
one
makes.
episode and I did exactly that comic.
There you go.
Yeah.
No, the
watching
Expanse is
watching Star Trek Discovery and Star Trek Picard has unfortunately ruined Star Trek: The Next Generation for me.
I ain't gonna
Don't
do
do
it.
it.
I ain't gonna do that shit. No way.
It's really
You might as well just go through self-castration now because it'll just drain the testosterone from your body.
No, I like my set. I'm good. I don't need to do that shit.
And Brian Hepburn makes a good point.
Is
Polly.
pretty good.
Yeah.
The Expanse starts out slow. It's
Yeah.
kind of a slow burn. The first season of The Expanse is kind of paced a little differently because it's the origin story and they set up the character conflict and conflict of the milieu. But after that, it's amazing. Also, Jared Harris is in it, and he's really good.
Ooh.
There's a lot of really good
I
actors.
love
in it.
Jared Harris.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
he's great.
just starting to get into season 2, so it's not bad.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Thank
And
you.
I haven't seen the Orville either, or the Expanse, but
I
Anti-Derivative
haven't-
Hill moderates the chat.
I've
She
seen-
does wonderful reviews of the Orville.
I've seen.
Yeah, Dale.
I've seen the Orville, but I haven't seen the Expanse.
No,
It's
give the Expanse
definitely
a
worth
chance.
watching. It's
is.
one of the best TV shows of the 21st century.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I
Look at
keep.
you with that
That's,
statement.
that's what I keep hearing. How good it was.
The
Like
Orville
the
or the
Orville.
Expanse?
The Expanse.
The Expanse, mostly.
I know how good the Orville is because I've seen it.
Yeah, it's the best Star Trek show on television,
Oh, it is.
which we talked about during the quiz.
That's right.
What would you give it out of 10, Dalek?
Orville? You mean?
Which, well, yeah, well, obviously the Orville, because again, I've not seen the Expanse.
I would give it a good 8 out of 10.
That's good.
Whoa.
I don't
Yeah.
give away 10s too much.
7,
No.
7, 8 out of 10. You
That's
know,
pretty
if you
good.
can get
It's
past
good.
season 1, you know, which is not bad. It is, you know, because obviously everybody's trying to find their pacing, their
I personally,
you know, what
Right.
the actual characters are like. You know,
Trying to-
everybody's getting into the groove, right?
Right.
And season 2, I mean, I'm like 4 episodes into it so far. It's good. It's not bad.
Cool. I got.
Yeah.
You know, me and Romy have started is Outer Range with Josh Brolin.
which see,
Oh, really?
Here's a quick question.
Killer. Oh my god.
Yeah.
To those here who have seen The Expanse, which
Ladies and
season?
gentlemen, please welcome Anti-Derivative Jill. Hi,
Jill.
Did somebody say the Orville?
Yes, we did, Jill.
Hello, Jill. How are you?
25. I'm doing great. How are you doing, Polly?
Great to meet you. I always love it when I get on a panel and there's at least one female that comes on.
Well, you know, I'm
that
just excited. 25 days until the Orville.
I heard that. That's right. Season 3, right?
Yeah, season 3, June 2nd. And
I need to. So, which one should I start? That or should I start The Expanse?
Expanse.
I was asking Jill.
I'm gonna say the
Let me
Orville.
just.
Well, here's my thinking.
The
Polly.
Orville's easier.
If you watch The Expanse and you like it, you can binge the whole thing. With the Orville, there are 2 seasons in the can that are available, and of course
Yep.
the new one is coming up. So you could say watch The Expanse, and then when the 3rd season of the Orville is done, you could watch all 3 seasons and binge that. It's up to you.
Yeah, it's like if you want to, if you're a binger, yeah. I like appointment television, Gil.
Oh, I
yes,
do too.
and
I do
and
too.
Orville will be released weekly, and
Nice.
there will
However,
be hour-long episodes.
when I discover a show that's been on for a while, like Peaky Blinders. Have you seen Peaky Blinders?
No, but I can't believe I haven't.
Really
I
good
love
show.
Cillian
Cillian Murphy is the head
Cillian
of that
Murphy?
show.
Yes.
And
I like him.
it's an amazing TV show. And they're doing the 6th and final season this year. And I didn't watch Peaky Blinders for the longest time because I was like, Peaky Blinders, what a dumb name for a TV show. And it turns out it's the actual historical name of a gang in the UK where this takes place. So
Jill, I'm following now on Twitter.
All right,
thanks.
great. I have been following you.
I am and
Yeah,
it's
thank you.
cool to meet you.
Yes, great to meet you too. I've seen you around.
Yeah, man. I don't know what I think I might start the Orville just because I know The Expanse is done. So I could get the Orville in, and then boom, I'm ready for the first episode of season 3, and then I'm now a part of I'm hip with the current time. You know?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
That makes sense. I can see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, Penny Dreadful is my
Expanse is
jam.
done
Or
after what? 6
You
seasons
could
now.
watch
So, I mean, it's
like
always
the
there.
first season of the Orville, and then watch the first season of The Expanse, and then the second season of the Orville, and the second season of The Expanse.
Oh my God, Gil, you're driving me crazy.
Ladies
You
and
just did that
gentlemen,
on
please
purpose.
welcome to the chat, Mr. Andy Masterson.
Hello, everybody.
Yeah, you're back.
My boy.
Got back from all the Mother's Day festivities, so
Good to see you, my friend.
Nice.
Hi, Andy.
Hi, Jill. How are you? Hey, Paulie.
Wonderful.
What's up? What's up, my brother?
Well, I survived that. That was good.
That sounded like a sigh of relief.
Yeah,
Well, I have
yeah,
to-
he survived.
Yeah.
He survived.
Ari asks,
my daughter.
have any of y'all watched Penny Dreadful? I
Yes.
have not.
Heard of
did.
it. I haven't watched.
I did. I enjoyed it.
No.
Very
So
different
there was
story.
actually 2 seasons of Penny Dreadful. and here's, or was it 3?
Oh,
2,
cool.
1 or 2 were set in the UK.
Yes.
And the last one was set in Los Angeles, and it had nothing to do with Penny Dreadfuls. But it had everything to do with zoot suiters in the 30s and 40s. And it was the biggest pile of garbage. Historically, getting a lot of stuff wrong. I mean, you talk about woke points. I mean, it got so, like, I was like, what am I, why? Like,
That bad, huh?
well, this, you know what's funny is that that's actually the first show I covered on my channel 2 years ago. The first show I covered was Penny Dreadful, City of Angels, because I was so excited that they had this zoot suit subplot, like, which never gets done, like, and it never gets done correctly, and it didn't get done correctly in this, and you know, it was wocoso, it was, you know, it was a huge mess and a huge disappointment, especially with how great Penny Dreadful was. I love Penny Dreadful.
Sounds like some bad storytelling going on there.
Oh my God, Joe! You know, at one point it had that actress. What's her name? She's really cute. English.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. What she was in The Witch. She was in
Daisy Ridley. Sin City.
No. Daisy Ridley. No. Oh my God, you cracked me up. I don't know who said that.
That was Canadian Spider-Man.
So, Polly, check this out.
Yes. Nice, brother. Is that new?
Yep.
Yes, that's just released, and I believe that has a commentary.
What's that?
This is the commentary. So we did a stream on whether this should be remade, and we all agreed, do not F with that move. Do not F with it.
So yeah,
just remaster it and put it back out.
Gorgeous. Now, is there Luis Valdez commentary? The director?
Let's see.
That would be amazing. I recommend that movie, guys. It might still be on.
Audio commentary by filmmaker historian Daniel Creamer.
Okay.
Interview with writer-director Luis Valdez. Theatrical trailer.
So Luis Valdez also did La Bamba, the movie, but I really recommend Zoot Suit and not Penny Dreadful season 3.
You're thinking of Eva Green.
No.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the chat, Captain.
No. But I mean, she started out in 2 and 1 and 2.
Right, but I'm not. No, I'm talking. The actress I'm talking about was only in season 3, and she's an English actress.
Oh, okay.
She's
Sorry,
really foxy. Anyways, she gave the most cringe speech that I have ever heard, and this is 2 years ago. Cringe. I was just like,
oh yeah, that was when woke was in full swing.
Man, it was just like, what did she just say?
That bad, huh?
Now
I want to know what she said, just so I can cringe at it.
Well, season 3, Penny Dreadful, City of Angels. It is. But there are some legitimate good things about it, but it just falls apart. And then she gives this really awful speech on we're here basically you know what, I don't want to stop.
Okay.
I couldn't believe it, man. And that's me. Yeah, I'm pretty progressive. I'm just like,
Wow, then that must have been a speech and a half.
Bro. I mean, I was just like, no, this is not correct.
It's like, I'm going to clean my ears out with a ice pick now.
Yeah.
I cannot unhear this.
Yeah.
Like Robert Meyer Burnett says, I'm going to scoop my eyeballs out with a melon baller.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. Or an axe.
The creator of Penny Dreadful, right? Of all of them, he's, granted, a very talented man. But this one, he went off the deep end. and he basically said, he was like, saw one of his interviews, is like, I'm against Trump, and this is this and this that, and we're setting it here in the 1930s. And just like,
of course.
Yeah. Not cool.
Because we have to send a message.
Because
And
Orange Man bad. Oh, God.
And that's why he
Hello,
didn't get picked up. And shocker.
Of course.
Hello,
Yes.
hello
I-
to Captain Fandom Nerd. How have you been doing? How's the name change going
Hail, dude.
for you?
Hey, Captain.
Hey, it's going pretty good so far. Having to go through and redo everything, but other than that, yeah.
Now, do you have to take hormone therapy or anything like that? Or...
that really confused me when you showed up for my stream earlier.
I mean, when I just got the news, Captain, I'm not happy. My world is a little upside down, knowing that Captain Trek changed his freaking name.
Me too.
So,
yeah,
I don't.
It was a shock.
Okay, I'm gonna go off camera right now. But there you go.
Yeah, I wasn't sure when Trek was truly dead until Captain Trek changed his name.
I could after watching
Strange New World.
Strange Weird
Strange New
Squirrels.
Worlds. Yes, Strange Weird Squirrels. It's like I've had enough. I can't have Trek in my name anymore.
I don't blame
Strange New
you.
Squirrels would go viral if you had such a channel. If you actually had squirrels on camera. Viral.
What about Fandom Nerd Captain? Does that roll off the tongue any better?
Yeah.
Yes,
Fandom
if you
Nerd
say it
Captain.
heroically.
Do you think after this?
And now it's the Captain. Oh,
If the
the Fandom Captain Nerd or Captain Fandom Nerd. No, that was
Welcome, Fandom Nerd Captain.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that doesn't work.
Captain Fandom Nerd.
You've obviously spent a lot of time thinking about this, so
I do. I try to.
What do we know?
My off the cuff reaction.
I gotta
probably
rethink. I gotta
isn't
rethink
as
my
well
YouTube
thought out.
life.
You gotta-
knowing
you
that
gotta
Trek
say
is
it
late
like,
and changed his name. I'm sorry.
Like Christopher Walken.
This is
It's like when Prince changed
Trek,
his name.
it's not
Fandom
acceptable.
nerd.
It's not acceptable, Trek. It's not.
What are we gonna do? Another wipe of your channel like you did for that one April Fool's thing?
I mean,
Well, that was
what
fun.
was it? Transporting the DNA changing goop stuff into Spock's eye. Are you
Oh yeah,
kidding
directly
me?
from the vial. They
Oh, my
teleported a vial, a
God.
glass vial, into his eye, and he
Yeah,
didn't
like-
start screaming from the broken glass in his eye.
I'll
Oh,
tell you guys
sweet.
a little secret. When I was getting ready to watch Star Trek Discovery in the first season, I was really excited because Jason Isaacs is one of my favorite actors, and I thought he would make a great Starship captain.
Yeah.
And then they killed him off after the first two episodes. And
love
then
Jason
when
Isaacs.
I saw, that Sonequa Martin Green playing a piece of wood was committed mutiny,
Not
was
Starfleet.
insubordinate, started a war with the Klingons,
Yeah.
and went into the brig. In the first two episodes, I'm like, okay. And then they made Spock out to be learning disabled and a murderer.
Yeah,
And I'm
that's
like,
just a
I'm
weak
fucking
child.
out. That's it.
Yeah.
I'm fucking out.
Yep.
I
It's
just thought
too
it was
much.
shocking enough dropping the F-bombs left, right, and center. Like, what?
Yeah, that's not Star Trek.
No.
That's the only way they've improved in Strange New Worlds is they're not cursing anymore, but they still got Spock way wrong. They have T'Pring there, and he's not supposed to be meeting her yet, and he certainly shouldn't be almost having sex with her and kissing her.
Yeah. Yeah.
Unless it's Ponfar.
Right. It's not Pomfar, though. He doesn't have Pomfar until later in Amok Time, and Vulcans
Yeah,
are not supposed to
it's-
kiss like that. They're supposed to use their hands.
Yeah, they do this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My daughter calls that a hand hug.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, so they just get it wrong.
There's nothing Star Trek about new Kurtzman Trek.
Going back to
Couldn't
Penny
have him
Dreadful really
drinking
quick.
Blue milk from a sea cow.
The actor that played the Frankenstein's monster in Penny Dreadful, the English actor,
right.
So he's in the City of Angels. You know, he's got an interesting character. There's a couple of good reasons to watch it. It just falls apart. But Natalie Dormer plays at least 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 different characters.
I would watch Natalie Dormer watch paint dry.
Oh yeah, she's foxy.
She's so beautiful.
She's foxy. And you know what was really interesting is, like, you know, she plays like a demon. She plays like a German femme fatale, and then she plays
Dreadful?
In the last season, and then she plays a Chicano like Pachuco, like she plays a zoot suiter, and her accent was better than the Latino actors they hired.
Right.
Wow.
And actually, Paulie, I have a question for you.
Yes, sir.
Mexican Iron Man was on the channel, and he
was
asked
he on
me
already today?
No, not today. It was earlier, a previous stream. But he asked me what my opinion of a Latino was. And I started by saying I don't remember the difference between Chicano and Latino, but my understanding is Latino is basically anybody that's from south of the border. And he said, that's correct. So my question for you is, if you can answer, what's the difference between Chicano and Hispanic or Latino?
Oh, God. Okay, well, Chicanos are Americans. We're not from anywhere else. If I was from Mexico, I would call myself Mexican.
Right.
Chicanos do have Mexican, ancestry, right? But like Cajun people or people from Boston or,
right.
We're unique to the Southwest of America, right? We're not Puerto Rican. Puerto Ricans
it's
in Puerto Rico are U.S. citizens.
Hispanic extraction.
Hispanic and Latino can be interchangeable for like the greater, it's almost like saying like you're not Australian, you're American, but you're English speaking, if that makes sense. There's some cultural ties you're connected to. With Latin America and Central and the connective tissue is 2 things: the Spanish ancestry, the language, and our indigenous other half, whether like Incan or Aztec or whatever that is from those countries.
Mm-hmm.
That makes us Latino. Now they're all also Afro Latinos, that they're half black and half Spanish. So yeah, that's a lot. I just tend to I stick to I'm Chicano, I'm American, but I'm part of the Latino community, which is why I call it the Latino slant.
Right.
Kind of like how the Acadians in Eastern Canada in the Maritimes are kind of descended from Quebec's of sorts.
Yeah. New Brunswick, specifically. That's my home province. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Nice. On Northumberland Strait. So
I learned Acadian French.
That's right. The funny thing is the Quebecers look down on the Acadians, while the French-speaking France citizens do the same thing with the Quebecers.
100%.
Yeah, look down on them.
Yeah.
And the Acadians. I was in Paris with an Acadian.
It's kind of like the Acadians are like the
speak French.
Aren't Acadians in Conan? I'm sure that there was a race of people called the Acadians in like Savage Sword and Conan.
Acadian.
These sound like Utrecht Acadian.
Well,
Nation's in
we
the house.
we don't like
Hello,
to brag,
DJ.
but we just like to show up here and there and everywhere.
And then they went down to New Orleans and became and influenced the Louisianan French from
Right.
directly from northern New Brunswick on the Northumberland Strait. Yeah, you're right.
Well, was that right? I didn't know that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're
Is that the whole
Yeah.
French Creole part? French?
That's right, from my home province, northern New Brunswick. Yeah,
Beautiful. It's beautiful, man. And that's, to me, like, you can actually bring people together with your unique take on the world, with your unique culture. There's no reason for division. I can't stand division. And I know it sounds weird. Well, because I never talk about, like, on my channel, right? I don't talk about what's the best or what's this and that. It's like, it's all good. It's, we can all really just learn. We do. That's how real people are. Real people break bread every freaking day. Our neighbors. You know what I'm
We're all
saying?
human beings. Why have this stupid division? We just have different cultures, and it's fun.
And it's one race. It's the human race.
That's right, man.
And Monkey
Absolutely.
Jeebus corrects me. Scorpion King was Akkadian. That's
there you go.
correct. I watched the Scorpion King like 3 days ago because I got The Mummy and The Mummy Returns, and
Nice.
I haven't watched the newer one, the Dragon King, the Emperor Dragon King, whatever. But Gary, Ambrosia, and PJ, you guys have links. Come on in, join us on the panel for a bit.
Oh, are they in the chat?
Yeah, Orville Nation's here.
Yep, Gary is for sure.
What up?
Gary
What up?
Ambrosia
Where's
is
Gary?
here.
Yeah.
Oh, Gary didn't even
So-
say hi. All right, Gary, I see you.
I know
I see you.
Well, hopefully he'll come on the panel and say hi to you in person.
And I see PJ. No, it's
Myrtle
all good,
Nations
man.
as well.
Hey, guys, don't come on the panel. How about that? Do not.
There you
come on
go.
the panel.
Reverse
There you go.
psychology. I love it.
Do not come.
Oh, see, now
Whatever
that
you
you said that,
do.
they will. For sure. Just out of spite.
Yeah.
I actually did that to Mexican Iron Man on Captain Fandom Nerds show when it was
Who?
the Captain Trek
Who?
Morning Brew. I saw that Mexican Iron Man was in the
Oh, he took off. No.
in the
Oh, no, he
chat.
didn't. Okay.
No, he's here.
I sort of laid into Mexican Iron Man who was in the chat, and I was like, yeah, there's no way that he'll come on, and the captain and I were both like doing the reverse psychology thing, baiting him to come on, and he came on, and he
Right.
was like, what? I can't stand the fact that there's no diversity and representation for brown colored people, so now I'm here. He always says that.
You want to hear something funny, though? Okay, next time you see him, because he talked about this, what was it, about a couple of weeks ago? He looked at his birth certificate, and
Yeah.
on it, it said that he was
White.
Caucasian.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yes. So
he is a
doesn't want
white
to
guy.
admit it, but he thinks he has to go by the name of Mexican Honky Iron Man.
No,
Yes,
Mike.
Mexican cracker.
I
Iron
heard
Man,
that.
that's
Mexican
what it
cracker,
said.
right? Yeah, yeah.
That's a U.S. consensus because back then they still counted Hispanics as white. In the on the birth certificates.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I know.
That Mike is more. We have a saying, right? But I'll just keep it clean. My
It's hilarious.
that
though.
boy,
You don't
that
have to
boy's
keep
darker
it
than
clean.
me. Shoot. We
Reese
had a
says,
comedy night
Mike
the
is
other
a
night,
hoot.
Gil. I don't know if you got to see any of it, but I had all these different Latino comics on. And I said,
Yeah.
all right, I want the light skinned Latinos are going first because you guys are more privileged. I want the darker guys. You guys go on last. Oh, wow, we had a-
Segregation.
Ladies
had
and
a-
gentlemen, please welcome the one, the only, Gary Ambrosia.
Hey,
Oh,
Gary.
what's
Hi,
happening?
Gary.
Hey guys, how's it
Hey,
going?
Gary.
Good to see you, my friend.
You too.
Hey,
Yeah,
Gary.
I only have
Funny.
I only have a
Funny.
few minutes because I got a meeting with the boss here before pop culture.
Doom.
So the wife?
Oh,
what's going on, Hanson?
oh, Doomcock's not the boss.
Well,
Who his wife is.
Yeah,
Right.
I just got that.
Holding him for
That's it.
ransom with all those rabbits he has to feed.
It's been a minute, Gary. How are you?
how you doing, Paulie?
Good, man. How was any Mother's Day?
It was okay. It was
Good.
all right. Not a great holiday for me, but for other people it is, I'm sure.
Sure. Well, that's good. It can
Yeah.
be, right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pressure.
How about you guys? How was your holiday?
Oh,
I survived on account that I'm not a mother, so I don't have to go through those birth pains. So I'm pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah.
But don't let anybody tell you you can't.
I will put. I will
There's
not do it
67 genders now,
haphazardly.
right?
I will use my whole
right.
ass. And also, I found out that as my mother gave birth to me, I did not cause any pain or discomfort, thus making me the perfect son.
Wow.
Well,
no.
at least until after you were born, anyway.
True.
You're saying you're Jesus?
Apparently, I was in a rush to get out and get things done. So
Yeah, you had things to do and people to see.
well, exactly. That's what I thought.
okay.
Right?
Gary,
that's incredible.
we had a great weekend, and it was great to where we were at. It was great to see so many families out and moms with their kids and all that good stuff.
Yeah,
So,
that's good. We had kind of
Yeah.
a weekend like that here, and there was a lot of people out. It was nice to see that. I like seeing that.
Mother's Day and Father's Day are great holidays. My mom passed in 2007 and my dad passed last year. So I won't have any more of those. But to all of you out there that are moms and dads, happy Mother's Day, happy Father's Day, even though that's not today or around this time of the year. But I do acknowledge that the people that I know and love, my friends, have families and kids and our moms and dads, and that's hard work, and I salute everyone for being able to do that. It's not an easy job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got 4 kids. I'll loan you one, and then therefore you can be a dad.
Oh,
there you go.
Crusader,
No,
I have
thank
respect
you.
for you.
There-
Wow.
Yeah.
How many did you start out with?
How many?
Yeah, how many have you given away
You
so
always
far?
start out at 1, and they always start at a very early age. So 1 would be the number I'd start out with.
Great.
And she's 27, and she's almost done college in Michigan, and she's so far away. And I'm like, oh my god, just
I
get
need to
back
interrupt
into the
briefly.
country.
I apologize. Polly has to go.
Yeah.
So I would like to ask Polly, would you please plug your channel and anything else that you'd like to plug?
Sure. Latino Slant, Midnight's Edge, Espanol. This week we're gonna do movie nights. So everyone is invited.
Cool.
Get a hold of me, Twitter, DM. Anyone that wants to check out, we're tomorrow night. We're gonna watch Street Fighter, and
cool.
Wednesday night, Born in East LA.
I love that movie.
Oh yeah.
What's the name of the one that has Raul Julia in it?
Street Fighter.
Street Fighter.
It is Street Fighter. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So everyone's invited, even though we're technically saying it's members, but we want
I'm a
we're
member.
trying to build a community.
I just
So-
subscribed.
Thanks. So tomorrow night is Street Fighter, and then Wednesday night is Born in East LA.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
thanks everyone. It was a pleasure meeting Jill and Comic Crusader, Dalek, and great seeing Gary. It's been a while since we've been on a panel. I need you on the slant.
Yeah. Hey, shoot me an email, man.
You gave me
I'll
your
see what I
email.
can
We'll talk. Have
Yeah.
fun.
There we
tonight.
go. Found you on Twitter.
Yeah, great
Oh.
to meet you too.
I'll be on the slant anytime, man.
Yeah.
That'd be
Yeah.
great.
Yep. Yep.
That'd be
Take care,
awesome.
Polly.
Okay. Have a good night.
See you later, Paul.
Good night.
Yeah.
No, night.
Oh man.
All right, guys. I should probably get rolling. I just wanted to say hi to everybody.
No.
But
Hi.
You're leaving?
yeah, hey man, the boss is calling. I'm in trouble here, so
Oh, okay.
I got about
see.
15 minutes. But
Cracks out.
yeah, hail Cardinal Sin.
That's
Hail everybody out in the chat. Sorry I didn't get a chance to talk with you personally, but hail to everybody. So take care, guys. Hail Cardinal Sin.
Yeah,
Everybody out in the chat. Sorry I didn't.
Wow. That was a lot of noise that happened there.
Yep,
I muted
sure was.
PJ because he was echoing. And now he's muted, so I can unmute.
Cardinal Sin, I'm kind of out of time for this afternoon as well. I've got some stuff to do.
Okay. What would you like to plug, sir?
Today? Oh, I just want to say, thanks for having me on. And I do have a
Thanks for
YouTube
being
channel
here.
as well. Yeah, no, it's always a blast.
Yes, you do.
And
What the Arcade Haunted House Company t-shirt.
What the hell is that?
That's Ned. I made that when I was 16 for my Halloween display.
That's pretty funky.
We scared a kid. We scared a kid so bad that he ran down the street past his parents.
Yeah.
So
that's
and I have that on video. I reshot that, and it's pretty fun.
Yeah.
And of course, we do want to mention the Bunny Trail Rabbit Rescue
Definitely
charity. It's awesome. Please donate to that. Gary Ambrosia, as always, wonderful person to have, great friend, and great guest, and as are all of you. And I'm very appreciative that you're all here, and I'm very appreciative that Canadian Spider-Man must go.
I do. I've got duties to take care of before the sun goes down. But thanks again for having me, and that was a lot of fun. And Antidote Jill put my channel link in the chat.
Yeah,
I've got some interesting videos in there, some live streams, and I'll be doing some more before long. So
I love your
thank you.
fireside chats.
Yeah, the bonfire is ready to go, and bonfire season is quickly becoming to a close. So it's going to happen soon.
Nice.
Right on, man.
Yes, let's do it.
Yeah, before all of British Columbia is on fire again. I can't have a bonfire when the province is on fire.
And you have lots of travel videos too.
Yeah, that's right. Huge travel videos. Yep. All right. Have a good night. Thank
Later,
you,
bud.
Joe.
You're welcome. Have a good night.
Bye.
Yep. Bye, Dalek.
Bye,
See ya. Bye, everybody. PJ, Comic Relief, Captain,
Yeah.
Fandom Nerd, and Gil especially. Have a good night.
See you later, man. So PJ, what's going on with you?
Hey guys, I Captain Fandom is in here, huh? And
Yeah.
Anti-Derivative. I think you did a nice. I heard you did a really good review of episode 1 of Strange New Worlds. I gotta check that out. And,
Yes, it was really great because I had Clobby on the show with me from Clobbering Times channel.
I just wanted to say hi, Gil. I'm gonna jump on with Doomcock in like 5 minutes, but I just want to hang out and say hi.
Cool. Yeah,
Hey,
I
that's
forgot
great.
that we bump up against Pop Culture Breakdown if we go too long on Sundays. It's really supposed to be a 2-hour show, but since it's the return of Cardinal
you
Sin and
for-
Friends Trivia Smackdown.
Oh yeah, thank you for reminding me of that.
Yeah. Definitely don't want to
Didn't
stream against Doomcock. So
Well,
what we'll
then-
do is a raid on Doomcock's channel. So everybody that's going to go to Doomcock's channel, please enter the following. Oh, now I can't see because there's a freaking ad in front of me.
Yeah, I can't wait to hear what you have to say on that show.
So go ahead and put this in when you get to Doomcock's channel. Raid on Doomcock's channel from Cardinal Sin. Hashtag.
That's a mouthful.
It is.
Done and done.
Nice.
All right.
Well, if he's on, I guess we better wrap it up. I want to thank everybody who was on the panel, everybody who was in the chat. We had a really good time today. I'm really glad that Cardinal Sin and Friends Trivia Smackdown is back, and it will be a weekly thing again, of course, every Sunday. Don't forget tomorrow on Masters of the Genre, I'm interviewing the guys from the H.P. Lovecraft Historical Society, which is huge. And then on Wednesday in Into the Fringe, we have Micah Hanks, who's going to be a recurring guest, and he's awesome. And finally, as we're about to leave, Rod Thunderheart has returned.
Oh, crap. And everybody's just leaving. Ugh.
Well, apparently Doomcock's on now, so...
Well, no, it makes sense. Yeah, I got it. Yeah.
You got
That's
it.
why
You
I figured
got to
I'd
put
just at
this
least
when you go to
pop in.
Doomcock's channel. Raid on Doomcock's channel from Cardinal Sin. Hashtag.
Sure.
That's
Yeah, actually.
That's a mandate. Darius Munchausen says, I hope you'll be doing this every Sunday, Cardinal Sin. I'm not feeling well today, but I'd like to join you next time. Absolutely. Of course. Anytime.
I hope you feel better, Darius. Yes, PJ?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I hope you feel better too, Darius. I got to run, but good to see all you guys, okay?
Yeah, you
Thanks
too.
for being here, PJ.
Bye,
Bye,
I'll
PJ.
spend more time another day. Bye, guys.
Yeah.
See ya.
Awesome to see
Thanks for the
you.
invite.
I want to be on a stream with him sometime, talk about Orville.
With PJ?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we can set that up. PJ and I are pretty tight. We talk off air.
Lovely.
Yes. Captain Fandom Nerd, is there anything you would like to plug, my friend?
Well, I am going to be doing Morning Brew tomorrow morning at, I'm trying to decide, I think 7 a.m. tomorrow, Central.
7. Central.
Yes.
I'll try and pop in.
Yeah, me too. Anything else?
That's it.
Okay. Dalek 451. Do you have anything you'd like to plug?
I'm not sure. I don't think.
Pass. We'll come back to you.
I'm not sure what to. No.
Comic Relief Crusader. What would you like to plug, sir?
I would like to plug me because that's why I'm here. No. No, just yeah, you can find me at my channel, the Comic Relief Crusader. Yeah, I'm like 4, I think, or no, sorry, it's about 6 away from 250. So I guess I'm making my climb.
Nice.
Slowly but surely, you know, and it hasn't even been a year. You can find me on Twitter under the same name, and I am a graphic designer, and I am taking commissions and jobs and anything else you can think of.
Cool.
Hit me up, people.
Thunderheart.
Sure.
What would you like to plug, my friend?
Well, I just put my book in the private chat.
Okay.
Aside from that, I mean, as I was kind of explaining to Polly, you know, I managed to squeeze that in. But yeah, no, I'd like to get a copy of my book to him as well. I mean, especially being as I'd love his Latino slant, on it.
Great channel.
Definitely, yes. And aside from that, actually, I just wanted to quickly I wanted to finish what I was saying earlier, just very quickly. When I was playing that cashier, you know, 2 people come in and rob the store, and somebody handed me some money, like a character handed me money, and then I tapped on the keyboard, and then I used my finger. You couldn't see it on the camera, but I flicked the drawer open to make it sound like, you know, like most cash registers. And then when the robbers came in to rob the store, I originally, like, they wanted me to just duck, But I mean, like in my mind, I'm just kind of like, well, geez, like most cashiers would like and dive out of the way, and that's
Right.
exactly what I did. I dove out of the way, and then also there's a great big crash, and all of a sudden and all of a sudden I heard a great big clap, and then I kind of sort of poked my head up, something wrong, and then like because everybody had rushed up, holy crap, are you okay? I was like,
you dived into like a marble pillar.
Yeah.
Well, I don't. Well, I mean, like I said, oh yeah, I'm absolutely fine. I mean, I'm a pro wrestler. I used to, I mean, I can, dive for a living. And they were just kind of like, oh, okay. Well, we're going to be shooting this about like 50, 60 times. So maybe just duck. Which I was like, okay, yeah, I mean, probably a good idea.
But you were going for realism.
Yeah. But I mean, like, that's the thing is like, my point was that actors can be like, they kind of, I mean, I'm not saying they're writers or like, I mean, most. But I mean, like on some level, I mean, an actor has to collaborates and brings the character to life. I mean, like those two things that I did. Like just tapping on the computer on a computer keyboard and then flipping the drawer open to make it sound like it was an actual cashier drawer, as well as I mean, like little things like that. I mean, those are the things that really help bring a story rather to life.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyway, that's all. I plugged my book, and yeah, that's everything I wanted to say.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Looks like Sin is distracted.
Sid? Hello? Did we break the internet?
Oh
dear.
Cardinal Sin is talking, but he's muted, so we cannot hear him.
Not again.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry. I was looking for something. I was just saying that we need to wrap the show up, but please use the hashtag right on Doomcock's channel from Cardinal Sin.
Yeah.
And I will leave you with this.
You've tuned in to Cardinal Sin and, where I, Cardinal Sin, discuss important pop culture news, reviews, movies, genre fiction, comics, storytelling, and just about anything else with my fellow YouTubers. Get ready for informed conversation about what's going on, for as your humble host, I rely on my guests to provide the talking points, whether it's a panel or just me one-on-one with a friend. So get ready for Cardinal Sin and...
All right. So I wanted to give anti-derivative Jill the floor so she can plug her stuff.
Yes, thank you very much. I have a channel on YouTube, but I'm mostly just here for the Orville, so hopefully we get a season 4. So I do have my Orville reviews on Tuesday with Pop Culture Curator, and sometimes Rough Girl started showing up, so hopefully I get her back too. And I'm working at trying to make the show more interactive, and also on Friday. I have my open panel show. If you guys want to check that out.
Awesome.
And that's it.
Sounds good.
The episodes I'll be reviewing is Identity Part 1 and Deflectors.
Good stuff.
Yes.
Sweet.
The Orville sells itself.
Did I leave anybody out? Did we get everybody plugged?
Oh, I forgot that I mentioned on Tuesdays I have a live chat as well. Sorry, forgot.
Okay. Well, now we know.
It's a cool chat too. You're so good at talking to yourself, so you're really
I'm
great at
okay.
that.
I guess.
Yeah, you are.
I think I like to call it titillating Tuesdays.
There you go.
and I have to thank Fet for Hire. He might be doing an intro for me, so I can't wait.
Yeah,
for
he does a lot of good work.
He does. So awesome. He showed me a little preview, and what I'm going for is like the old 70s Super Friends kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be like your little teaser.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
All right. Well, let's not hold up Doomcock any longer.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and officially wrap things up here. Thanks one and all for watching and for being on the panel. We'll do it again next week. And until then, it's Cardinal Sin.